Tonight's Grapplers Keep Premium Live event, Dice Mania, is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as the weekend runs itself down to the end and we come to the end of another great season here on Grapplers Keep, make sure while you're watching that you keep yourself well hydrated. And the best way to do that was that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KyHawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is time for Grapplers Keep. Normally this is on Wednesday nights, but this is our season-ending premium live event that we call Dice Mania. We have a extremely full card, 14 matches. Every single member of Grapplers Keep will be involved in a match here tonight because this will be their last match ever here on Grapplers Keep. After this season is over, I'm going to be starting over with a completely new cast. We'll talk more about that, the wise wares and everything on that later on. But we have 14 great matches here tonight. Every single title is on the line. Every single title. So whoever ends tonight with the title will be the one who keeps that in perpetuity as far as this cast of wrestlers is concerned. So without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. The whole concept behind Grapplers Keep started thanks to one of the mentors I had when I first got started in streaming. That would be the Adipose TV here on Twitch. He had a stream that he would routinely do. He routinely did called Posse Wrestling, and I became a part of that. Not only as a wrestler, but eventually became part of his commentary team on that as well. When that ended, I thought, this was so much fun. I'd like to keep it going, but who can I do it with? And I thought, who better than all the new friends I was making in the tabletop RPG gaming world out here on Twitch. And I found a bunch of people that I fit in with and slowly but steadily got their permission to make them into wrestlers based on some of the characters that they were doing or something completely different. And that's where Grapplers Keep was born. And that is where we are today. And now we've got a whole slew of matches here. So let's go ahead and show you what the schedule looks like here on the card here tonight. We're going to be starting off with men's tag team action as the tag team Perma-Death, Pathetic Wolf, and Meji the Stealth Archer will be going up against the Vice Lords, Templar, Warden, and DragonsareCats. In our second match, it'll be women's tag team action as two former tag team champions will be going against each other here. Lydia and Madame Gandalf, the team known as Elven Magic, will be going up against PettiNergee and Druid, otherwise known as the Vice Girls. In our third match, this will be for the Double Dragon Mixed Tag Championship belts here as the Gate Crashers, Malhidael and Cleric will be going up against the Royal Court, producer Trav and Nerdalie, the Duke and Duchess of Grapplers Keep. Our fourth match, we have a women's triple threat elimination match. This is not just a straight triple threat match, but this will be an elimination match between the Lurker, RaeDeAnne, and TK. On the men's side, we will have a triple threat elimination match as well as GrimJack, RolePlayers Josh, and Good Guy Pie will be going up against each other. And our next match will be what I call a fatal four-way fatal elimination. This is a four-way elimination match comprised of Half-Arsed Hermit, HannahmationArt, Makenzie Lydia, and Smallish Sam. We will have a men's version as well, as we're going to be splitting a tag team on this one, as Big 50K and StrengthSaves will be on their own, but they will also be going up against BirdvsPlane and Cory. And now we're going to get into the rest of the title matches here. The Noir Enigma is the current bearer of the men's Hunter's Mark, and he will be defending it one last time, and this will be up against Colonomicon, escorted by his manager, Miss Ice Bunny. On the women's side of the Hunter's Mark, Cohen Splicer will be defending it one final time, this time against two-time women's champion, Emi Kasama. In a grudge match here, we have Donathan Fry going up against Landry. They'll be settling their differences in a Hell in the Cell match. The battle will rage over the Advantage Roll Tag Team Championship belts as the Gatekeepers, the Game Changers, I'll get my tongue working here, Double Crits and Pope World Build will be led by their co-member Trooper SJP will be going up against Simon the Wandering DM and myself as we defend the belts against them. In women's singles championship action here, Just a Summer Job won our version of the Royal Rumble, the Melee Madness match for the women, and she earned this title shot against our current women's champion, Rocket Fox. In women's tag team action, Fire Rose, longtime holders of the belt, will be trying to prevent the current tag team champions Enthralled, the team of Charlie and Susanna Grace, from breaking their record as the longest running women's tag team champions. And in our main event, Cord, the wrestler formerly known as Mythmatic, will be defending up against Tall Squall, who won the men's Melee Madness match. But Cord has laid down a stipulation that he has to beat him in 2 out of 3 falls, and you can only win a fall by submission. This is a submission-only match, 2 out of 3 falls. So Tall Squall has his work cut out for him. We will see if he's able to pull it off. But without any further delays, let's go ahead and get started with our first match here tonight here on Grappler's Keep. Welcome to the season-ending, long-awaited, and anticipated premium live event known as Dice Mania. This will be the last match for all of these wrestlers here. We're going to be bringing this group to a close. I've created 30 men and 30 women, all fictional characters who will be going at it from here on out. This will make it much easier for me to do different stories and gimmicks and stuff like that, because sometimes it's hard to get a hold of people, and sometimes people may not want to change the character that they've got created. But welcome to Dice Mania. The crowd's excited. They know this is the big event. We are not at Diet Water Arena tonight, but as you can see, the place is packed. We are in Arlington, Texas for this matchup here tonight. And we will get right to it with men's tag team action. The team Perma-Death, Meji the Stealth Archer, Pathetic Wolf, led out by Pathetic Wolf's wife and their serving as their manager in this match, Cohen Splicer, will be going up against the Vice Lords out of the faction known as the Vice, led by Tall Squall. They are Templar, Warden, and DragonsareCats. Both of these teams have held the championship belts in the past, so this is going to be their chance to go out, see who goes out as a winner. Meji and Pathetic Wolf are game streamers here on Twitch. You'll see them they are very heavily into the Bethesda family of games, doing RPGs with those characters, and quite often Perma-Death, hence the name of their tag team. But they are variety streamers and do other games as well, and they try to roleplay with those characters as much as they can. So that's why we have brought them in here to Grappler's Keep as we wait for things to load. Now it's starting to move. DragonsareCats and Templar Warden, part of the long-running RPG series using D&D 5e, with Tall Squall as the DM, known as the Vice. You can still catch that on Tall Squall's YouTube channel. Highly recommend it. Very good storyline, very good RP throughout the entire series. You will find their two characters, these two, with their characters being represented here tonight. So let's get started with our first match. And coming up, it will be Perma-Death, led out by Cohen Splicer. A little controversy over the Women's Hunter's Mark. We'll explain that more when we get further into it. We're just going to focus in on this match as Meji and Pathetic Wolf make their way out. All right. Meji and Pathetic Wolf are there, led by Cohen. He's given the marching orders. They're getting ready to head on in. As you can see, the people here in Arlington, Texas have done an excellent job getting the arena ready for us here tonight. They know how big an event this is. And we've got a great match to start us off with here tonight. As Perma-Death gets themselves ready for their opponents to enter. And here they come. Made a big hit on the scene when they came in with their very highly toned and coordinated tag team attack, quick tags, and everything else. Quickly worked their ways up the ranks and became tag team champions. It is the Tabaxi and the Drow Warlock making their way down to the ring. Very formidable tag team, two-time holders of the Advantage Roll Tag Team Championship belts. Always a threat in the ring, whether in solo or tag team, but their specialty is working together as a tag team. And looks like they are ready to go to get us started here tonight. Going to be PW starting off against Templar Warden. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Pathetic Wolf comes out swinging with the strikes first. Big over-the-shoulder drop. The Tabaxi rolls out of the way, but he wraps him up again, scoops him up. Nice. Looks like kind of sort of fisherman suplex there. And now going with the ground and pound. And PW's already going up top rope, but a little early. Templar Warden was ready for him, but he still gets off the double axe handle. I think Templar Warden didn't think he was going to come down. So now more ground and pound, and Templar Warden's already bleeding. And here comes Meji. And Templar Warden's not wasting any time. A little fancy moves here, but still gets the strikes in. Meji yet to get any offense in. Oh, got the knee strike there. And the double leg drop right to the middle section, if you know what I mean. Now Meji grabs a hold. Forearm to the kidneys. But Templar fights his way back. Nice springboard drop kick. And with that, here's the tag, and here comes DragonsareCats. DOC wastes no time. Big forearm shot, and down goes Meji. Into the ropes. Big knee drop. Right in front of Pathetic Wolf trying to get the tag, but DragonsareCats has him cut off, going for the quick pin. Only a 1 count. And now some ground and pound by DOC. Waiting for Meji to get up. Wraps him up, fireman's carry. Inverted into a brainbuster. And now Meji's bleeding. We got 2 Crimson Masks already going, and we're just starting in our first match. Templar goes for the kick. PW catches it. Nice drop there. Kick to the back of the leg. And is going to tag Meji. Wants back in already. So the two are already beaten, cut up. Kick to the gut. They're still in there. Is going to whip him all the way across downtown. To the corner. Puts him up on the top turnbuckle. Never a safe place to be. Scoops him up, standing on the second rope, and nice little kind of combination suplex back body drop kind of thing. And now here comes DOC. Goes for the kick, but Meji gets him with the big roundhouse. And with that, it's going to be PW. Pathetic Wolf comes in as Cohen watches on. Scoops him up, fireman's carry, and drops him on the ropes on the other side of the ring. Goes up second rope. Springboard body splash. Grabs the leg, and a series of elbow drops right onto the knee. Works his way all the way around the clock now. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. He thought some shock and awe would do the trick. Now here comes the tag. And now Templar Warden's in there with the Pathetic Wolf and comes in for the big running forearm. And now it's going for a quick pin, but still only a 1 count. Wraps him up. Scoops him up, and an atomic drop. Big forearms shot, and another, and down he goes. As Templar Warden stands over him, wraps him up. And now, nice little reversal there by Pathetic Wolf. Pulls him up to his feet. And now is going to take him all the way down to the corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Wraps the arm around the rope for more leverage, using the leg for more leverage. Seems to be targeting that arm, but PW used a good forearm shot to get himself free. Wraps him up. And there's that fisherman suplex once again, and now he was going to go for the tag, but then he saw DragonsareCats get tagged in. He decided to come back after him. Maybe not a good idea. Skullcracker right into a neck breaker. PW may have wished he had tagged. Wraps him up and he's going for a Lysinia's grip, but no! Pathetic Wolf got his legs in the ropes to block that submission move. Flips him over. Now goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Goes to the ropes. Looks like he wants to go for the Eldritch Blast. He waits for PW to get up, and he misses. PW was waiting. Nobody home. Now here's the tag. Can Meji take advantage? No, here comes DragonsareCats. Quick series of strikes and the drop kick. And now he's going to do the round-the-clock elbow drops onto the knee. Goes for a springing knee drop, but nobody there. See if Meji takes advantage. Face plant straight down. Big shoulder block collision there, and now DragonsareCats takes advantage. Goes for fireman's carry, but Meji elbows his way free. Quick kick. Choke slam. Downward he goes. And now going for the quick pin. And Templar Warden comes down out of nowhere to break it up. PW throws Templar Warden into the ropes as the 2 men in the ring legally are going at it hard. As our Pathetic Wolf and looks like Templar Warden are finally broke up, but nice move there by Meji. Now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Getting some crowd acclaim there for a little bit as Cohen encourages him on. Scoops him up. And hits the Perma-Death slam. That might be it for DragonsareCats. Goes for the pin. And no, last moment he kicks out. Springboard moonsault from the top rope, knee to the back. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up, and here comes DragonsareCats with a spinning kick there. And now, nope, he was thinking Eldritch Blast. He changed his mind. Wraps him up. And he hits him with his own move. Hits them with the Perma-Death. Goes for the pin. And Meji kicks out. Dragons pulls Meji up to his feet. Gonna bring him over the corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Puts him up top once again. See what he's got planned here. Hurricane Run off the top rope. And with that, there's the tag. Here comes Templar Warden going for the pin. Here comes PW for the save. And now he goes after, Templar Warden goes after PW. PW strikes back, and now Templar Warden gets quick kicked by PW. Springboard, leg drop, just barely got him. And now they're going to tag right back in. Here comes PW. Wonder if maybe Meji got a little bit more injured than we think from that cut. PW's been taking a lot of the ring work. Big kick to the back as he celebrates. But big running forearm by Templar Warden. Pulls him up. And now, kind of a hip toss slam there by Pathetic Wolf. Now Templar Warden scoops him up. Hard into the turnbuckle. Throws him out. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. Has him up, and PW fights his way free. Wraps him up. And he's got him up for the suplex here, and he nails it. Alduin's drop. Just barely broken up by DragonsareCats. Meji goes after him, whips him out of the ring. Meji's going to go after him. Pathetic Wolf's going up top rope. Waiting for Templar Warden to get up to his feet. Double axe handle. Flips him over. Soccer kick to the back. Pulls him up to his feet one more time. Wraps him up. Nice gut wrench suplex. Goes for a stomp, but Templar Warden gets back up. Big running forearm. And a big fist drop. Another one. Flips him up, pulls him up to his feet. And a big discus spin forearm. Pathetic Wolf gets right back up with a clothesline of his own. Neither of these teams want to give up. Wrapping up again. And he goes. Got him up. Alduin's fall once again goes for the pin. And this time, DragonsareCats is nowhere near in order to save. And the winner in our inaugural match here tonight goes to Perma-Death. Big win for Perma-Death here tonight to start us off with a great intro match. 1 down, 13 to go as we work our way towards the main events with all of those belts on the line. Big win here tonight for Perma-Death. And now we have women's tag team action coming up here. Both of these tag teams have held the women's belts in the past. Madame Gandalf and Lydia, known as Elven Magic, held them for a period of time, as did the Vice Girls, PettiNergee and Tree-Hugging Druid. They will be going at each other here to get final bragging rights, so to speak, as far as their tag team actions are concerned. This will be a good matchup as we work our way towards our final matches, including that 2 out of 3 falls submission only main event between Tall Squall and Cord. Madame Gandalf, you can catch her streaming her channels. I see PettiNergee on Twitch every so often as well. Haven't seen much of Lydia or Tree-Hugging Druid online, but they're probably active with whatever is going on in their life. If you follow Lydia on Twitch at all, you'll be seeing her chronicling her days of learning how to become a very good roller skater out there. So she's going to be trading those wheels for the dice tray here in just a few moments. Coming out first, it is Elven Magic. You can see them trying to get the crowd going. Very popular tag team here. Both have had some good singles acclaim as well. Madame Gandalf with the Hunter's Mark, and Lydia, former women's Mistress of Mayhem champion, as they wait for their opponents to come in. And they are the Vice Girls. The Master Assassin and the Water Genasi making their way down. They are also part as well. All right, RQ Staffing, thank you for joining. Get this here tonight. Yep, Madame Gandalf is in the other tag team. Be sure to be rooting for her. She and Lydia have a tough match here up against 2 members of the Vice. You can catch them as well, along with DragonsareCats and Templar Warden, who we saw earlier on Tall Squall's long-running D&D campaign, The Vice. They were a part of it as well, as they make their final tag team appearance here on Grappler's Keep. And it's going to be Lydia and PettiNergee starting off, and Petty's not wasting any time. Quick strike, snapmare, kick to big knee to the back. Petty's taking it right to her. And now Lydia returns. It goes, halts the body slam, goes for reverse DDT instead. Misses with the kick. PettiNergee takes advantage. And now a quick run into a bulldog. Pulls her up. Big slap across the face, it looked like there. And now right into a jawbreaker. Grabs the legs. Double leg drop right down up the middle. And now here's the tag. And here comes tree-hugging Druid up against Lydia. And Lydia comes out slapping and striking. Nice quick drop kick. And here's the tag. And here comes Madame Gandalf. The Thunder from Down Under going at it here. And she's going right after tree-hugging Druid. Big flurry of blows there. Scoops her up and no float over of a tree-hugging Druid, who counters with a nice German suplex there. And now comes with the kicks that she's famous for. Spins her over now, just a blatant choke there on the rope. Until the ref forces the break at the count of 5. Another big stomp. And now goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. It's not going to be that easy. Keeps going with the kicks. Starts to celebrate there a little bit. Celebrate a little too long. Got snake-eyed by Madame Gandalf, who's going to bring her over to the corner. Nope. Tree-hugging Druid elbows her way free. And a nice page turner there. Scoops her up. Gut-wrench suplex. Nicely executed. And with that, she'll tag. And here comes PettiNergee once again. And Madame Gandalf comes right in with the strikes. Not wasting any time, wraps her up, and face plant straight down. And with that, here's the tag, and here comes Lydia. And comes right back with the strikes. Goes up for Hurricane but blocked and turned into a powerbomb by PettiNergee. Waits for Lydia to get up, and Madame Gandalf gets in there trying to interfere, but nope. PettiNergee still gets the double knees. Almost like a meteor, goes up again. Madame Gandalf trying to interfere with the ropes again, and this time PettiNergee misses Lydia waiting for, and now brings in her partner, Madame Gandalf, coming right back in, and she hits the Witcher Slam. But doesn't stop PettiNergee, who comes right at it. Sometimes she calls it the Sooty Slam when she's in singles on competition. Based off her Grand Theft Auto RPG character. Has that arm lock, Greco-Roman lock. Nice rope work there by PettiNergee. Lydia comes in to break the pin. Lydia chases tree-hugging Druid off. Now PettiNergee goes after Lydia, although she's not the person in the ring. Lydia fighting back. The ref doing the 5 count, telling her to get out. But right now PettiNergee won't let her. Now Madame Gandalf takes advantage, wraps her up, and face plant straight down once again. But starts to celebrate, and now here comes tree-hugging Druid. The flurry of kicks. Nice leg sweep there by tree-hugging Druid. Pulls her up and hits the dagger fist. Goes for the pin. And Lydia's there just in time to break it up. And Lydia goes right after tree-hugging Druid. Doesn't waste any time. There's the hop and the slam. The ref's counting for her to get out. Now Madame Gandalf's going to try to take over from here. These are the 2 legal ladies inside the ring. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And kicks out at the 2. And now here's the tag. And here comes Lydia. She's in the ring for real now. And Trigger goes right after her. Power slam straight down. Pulls her up. Kind of a mini bulldog there. And now looks like she's going to tag. And here comes PettiNergee back in. And PettiNergee wraps her up. Quick snap suplex. Waits for her to get up. And Lydia whips her hard over the ropes down onto the mats. As tree-hugging Druid watches on. Now she goes after tree-hugging Druid instead of PettiNergee. Probably to keep her from interfering. Now PettiNergee's back up as she tries to ground and pound her tag team partner. PettiNergee takes advantage. As the count continues. Swinging neck breaker. Counts at 6. Throws her into the ring. Takes her time and comes in as well as Lydia tries to get to the corner, and she does. And here comes Madame Gandalf. And quick slam down by PettiNergee. Now she's going to tag. Brings in tree-hugging Druid. Wraps her up. Whips her over the ropes onto the ring apron. Does the head pull down onto the rope and they fall down. Druid goes right after. No short rest out there with that flurry of kicks. Nonstop goes up. Big spinning sunset flip. And now knee breaker down onto the mats. Druid not wasting time. And now Madame Gandalf fighting back. Wraps her up. Nice German suplex of her own there outside the ring. Counts at 7. Madame Gandalf gets back inside. Druid walking her way around, and now both are in. Madame Gandalf busy celebrating, not paying attention. Gets power slammed straight down. Welcome, Prax, to the show. You caught us here early. We're in our second match here. As Madame Gandalf looks like she's going to be able to get to tag before Druid does anything about it. And here comes Lydia. Coming right after the Druid. Big flurry of blows there. Nice drop kick. As PettiNergee's looking for a tag, and she gets it. So now it's PettiNergee and Lydia here. Although Druid's in the way, Lydia got a little confused there, looks like, for a moment. But now gets the elbow going and hits Divine Smite. Caught PettiNergee unawares. Hits the big super kick for the pin. And PettiNergee kicks out. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Hits the big DDT. That might be enough to finish her. But nope, going to go right for some ground and pound. Big slap across the face. Grabs the arm. Big knee drop right onto the elbow, it looked like. Big kick. PettiNergee back up to her feet. Grabs the arm. Whips it around. Hits the watershed neck breaker. And now goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. As the other two team partners get in to try to prevent the breakups. Into the ropes. Nice running boot by PettiNergee onto Lydia. And now here's the tag. And now Druid's in. Quick kick, but Lydia rolls away quickly. Spins her around. Head slam straight down as she waits for Druid to get up. Hits Divine Smite. Goes for the pin. And here comes PettiNergee for the save once again. Lydia goes after PettiNergee, whips her out and over the rope and out of the ring. Wraps up Druid. Brings her hard into the corner. But Druid elbows her way free. Wraps her up. There's the hop and hits the assassin's drop. Goes for the pin. And Madame Gandalf breaks it up. Druid goes right after a big spinning sunset flip onto Madame Gandalf. Big dagger fist once again. Now waits for Lydia to get up. And she's going to hit the assassin's drop. One more. Nope. Lydia floats over. Wraps her up. Big German suplex instead. Massive counter there by Lydia. Why, she's a former women's champion. Flips her over. Goes for the pin. And PettiNergee breaks it up again. And Lydia goes right after PettiNergee, leaving an opening for Druid, but she comes right back. Big kick and Divine Smite again. And now some old-fashioned ground and pound. Lydia goes upstairs. It's like she's waiting for Druid to get up. Nope, she changes her mind. Now comes after her. Brings her over into the... Nope, changes her mind. And now Druid gets herself free from whatever Lydia had planned. But grabs a hold of her again. Now, for sure, hard into the turnbuckle. Here's the tag. Some double team coming here. Whip into the rope. Toe drop and the elbow drop. And now she's locking in the Green Dragon Sleeper. Going to try to make her tap. And she does before PettiNergee can get there. Madame Gandalf locks in the submission. PettiNergee just now realizing the match is over. It's too late. And the victory by submission goes to Elven Magic. Madame Gandalf, Lydia heals with a victory in their final match here tonight. Big victory for Elven Magic, former tag team champions themselves. A good way to go out. A 5-star match there, people. 5 stars. You don't get but you don't get much better than that. And now we're going to shift into mixed tag action here. Our current holders of the Double Dragon mixed gender tag team belts are the Gatecrashers, the team known as Cleric of Cord and Malhidael. Now, for those of you paying attention, last week Cleric of Cord defeated Cohen Splicer to win the women's Hunter's Mark belt. However, it was found out after the match that Cleric of Cord had a foreign substance on her boots that where she's from in Nevada is legal, but where we have the regular matches at Diet Water Arena here in Kentucky, it's not a legal substance to have on, so she was forced to relinquish those belts. So Cohen Splicer will be defending the women's Hunter's Mark, but Cleric of Cord is still holder of the Double Dragon belt, and she and her tag team partner in this, Malhidael, will be defending the Double Dragon belts against our newly crowned and kind of self-proclaimed royalty here in Grappler's Keep, the team of producer Trav and Nerdalie, otherwise known as the Duke and Duchess of Grappler's Keep. They won the crowns away from BirdvsPlane. And, who was it who had it before? My mind, of course, right when I'm trying to say it, my mind went like Lydia, who we saw in the previous match, defeated them to get the crowns for them. But we're going to see them going in mixed tag action here. Now, for those of you not familiar with mixed tag action, that's the men against the women, the women against the women. The men and women do not go against each other. If one team tags, the other team automatically tags as well. And coming out first is Malhidael. All right. Malhidael making his way out to the ring. Ready to help defend these belts to see if he gets to hang on to this for one. Gets to hang on to it one final time here. Former men's champion when he won the bag of holding briefcase with the contract in it, cashed it in against me and won the men's championship. Lost it a couple of months later to Simon the Wandering DM, but has held the Hunter's Mark several times since then. Here comes his tag team partner. She is still holding the belt, however. Glitch in the game. So Kat, the Cleric of Cord, making her way down. Multiple holder of the Women's Hunter's Mark. She will be defending her Double Dragon belt as well. We will see if she and Malhidael are able to hang on to them or not. She's our MMA queen here in Grappler's Keep. Always a formidable opponent. Anytime, anywhere. And here come their opponents. All right, Travis making his way out to the ring. He will hang on to that Duke's crown in perpetuity no matter what happens this match here. The crowns are not on the line. The only thing that is on the line is the Double Dragon belts. He has held the men's Hunter's Mark. He is not, but this will be his first time at a tag team belt, as he has a very good partner in this one, and they have a very good shot of winning this one. He is the bad guy And if you want to see how bad he can get, tune in once a month on Laugh Love Lindy's channel for when he GMs his Aliens RPG. If you like your space horror with a sprinkling of xenomorph, he's got your ticket for you. And now here comes his tag team partner. Let the headbanging begin. It's Nerdalie. She helped us really pretty much define the women's hunter's mark. When we brought out the women's hunter's mark, it became very much a traveling trophy because every single week for about 8 weeks, we had a new holder of the belt. The people could win it, but they couldn't hold it until Nerdalie won it, and then she held it for about 8 weeks. This was before the stipulation of 4 straight wins with the belt gets you a title shot. But she helped define and make the Women's Hunter's Mark what it is today, a very highly prized belt here in Grappler's Keep. It's going to be usually it's the women, but it's going to be the guys starting out here first, it looks like. So it's going to be Trav and Mal going at it here first, and Malhidael going right at it here with the quick strikes. And now here comes producer Trav trying to strike back. Whips Mal hard into the corner. And now the big kicks and stomps there. And now just going for a blatant choke here. The ref doing the count. And now he breaks it before getting DQ'd. But Malhidael grabs the arm, twists it out, and now here come the tags. Both of the ladies coming in. And Nerdalie going right at a quick kick and a DDT, trying to go for some shock and awe for the pin, but no, that's not going to quite work. Pulls her up, and a big power bomb. Nerdalie going for the big stuff early here, going upstairs. Big body splash from the top rope. Stomp, but Cleric gets out of that. Swing and a miss on both of them there. Goes for back body drop, but no, Cleric reverses out, and now just a big series of punches to the gut. Wraps her up. Hard into the turnbuckle. Nerdalie fights her way free. Grabs the arm and face plant straight down. And with that, here's the tag, and it's going to be the guys coming back in. And Malhidael picks up right where they left off. Big series of strikes, has him in the corner, whips him hard across town to the other corner. Catches a breath. Now wraps the arm around the rope, using the leg for a little further pull, but now gets caught, and producer Trav rams him right into it. Now whips him across to enemy territory. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle once again. Big clubbing shot. Pulls him out, and old-fashioned hip toss there. And now looks like he's either going for a face rake or something. Can't quite see what he's doing there. Flips him over, now goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. And with that, there's the tag. And the ladies come right back in again. Look like Cleric is going to go low. Standing moonsault misses after Nerdalie got Cleric down. Nice snapmare and a sliding knee to the back. Grabs the arm, starts pulling on it. Trying to slow Nerdalie down from her aerial attack. And now, old-fashioned ground and pound. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Big knee shot. And with that, quick tag. And here come the guys once again. Travis tried to start something, but Malhidael gets a little bit better shot at, and now a big flurry of blows for Malhidael as well. Now he's just going to go for the pin. Nerdalie comes in to break it up. Malhidael keeps it up. And now he's going to go upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top rope. And now there's the tag. Trav still out on the mat. As Nerdalie goes right after, hits the peppermint twist on Cleric of Cord. Goes right for the pin. But no, Cleric Cord gets the shoulder up. And big standing drop kick there by Nerdalie. Pulls her up. Wraps her up, quick kick to the gut. Pulls her up and another big power bomb. Goes upstairs. Are we going to see the sugar crash here? Yes, we do. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And Cleric Cord kicks out just in time. And thank you very much, Void Smoker, for that follow. Please go to the counter and have give it your order to Tori after Trav does that electric chair drop on Malhidael, and Virgil will get your order ready for you. As producer Trav has the fist up, looks like he's ready to end things here. Malhidael doing some fancy work on the rope there. Nice little missile drop kick. Welcome in, Void. And hits the Oberon drop. Goes for the pin. And Nerdalie breaks it up. Goes upstairs. Big body splash. Looked like more of a headbutt attempt. Now holds the arm out of producer Trav. Big stomp on the hand. And another one. And another. And with that, there's the tag. And the ladies come at it once again. And here comes Nerdalie. Springboard body splash. Hooks the leg. But Cleric Cord kicks out. Malhidael did not have to interfere. And Cleric Cord was ready. Nice dragon screw reversal. Now goes for the arm on Nerdalie again. Pulls out on it. And now goes for the leg scissors here. And big elbow shot right to the crown. No pun intended there. And another. Again, trying to slow Nerdalie down. Looked like she wanted to bring her to the corner, but Nerdalie gets herself free. Tries to wrap up for some sort of move there, but Cleric Cord punches free. Quick snapmare and the sliding knee once again. Pulls her up to her feet. Whips her hard into the corner. Puts her quickly up on the top turnbuckle, never a safe place to be, and just throws her down onto the mats outside. Nothing fancy there. The Gatecrashers do have the champion's advantage. You can't lose the belts on a countout. Big boot there by Malhidael. And now producer Trav grabs a hold. Hits the producer's cut on Malhidael. Now holds the arm out and some hand stomping of his own. Pulls him up. He's going to bring him over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Here's the tag. And looks like we had some double team action going on here. See what they got planned. Double DDTs. They go for the pin. But does not. She gets the elbow up. Trav tried to keep Malhidael away, but Cleric Cord got the shoulder up, and now Nerdalie gets thrown outside the ring. No short rest for Nerdalie as Cleric Cord comes after her. Cat wraps her up, throws her right back in. She does her best work inside the ring, not outside. Pulls her up. Big strike there. And nice tilt-a-whirl slam there. And just barely kicks out. I thought we were done with right there. Wraps her up. Quick kick again. Another big kick. Big clothesline. Looks like she's waiting. She's going for the slot machine here. Or maybe the slamming of the shrew. It's the slamming of the shrew. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. I'm not sure what's going on here. I thought it looked like the ref stopped the count. Trav has a hold of Malhidael, and now big spinning DDT by Nerdalie. Big running forearm. Now the guys are being told to get out of the ring as the ground and pound happens with Nerdalie onto Cleric Cord. Looked like Cleric Cord had it there, then something all of a sudden stopped. Let's see if Nerdalie can take advantage. He's going to go upstairs. Are we going to see the sugar crash again? She goes for it and barely gets Cleric Cord, who was trying to get out of the way. Goes for the pin. But no, the men's interference stops the count again, this time in the other team's favor. Now the peppermint twist goes for the pin. And now Malhidael again is able to get the distraction in. Looks like Malhidael may be bleeding here. Sugar Crash again from Nerdalie goes for the pin. And again, the men block the pin. Standing body splash as Malhidael is not leaving the ring. Now he's doing so as admonished. Quick kick. Face plant straight down. And now here's the tag as here comes producer Trav and Malhidael back in. And Trav goes gets nailed by Malhidael, has him up. Double knees to the back. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. As Nerdalie was looking on there. Thank you for the follow there, RQ Stefan. Pulls him up. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry and power bombs him outside the ring next to his tag team partner. Almost hit her. Thank you very much for that follow, RQ. And now everybody's up and about now, it looks like. As Malhidael goes at producer Trav, big suplex outside the ring. Trav's back up, but not doing well. He's going to wrap him up again and just drop him right on the retaining wall. Trav gets thrown back into the ring, and now here comes Malhidael, and the controller I use to change between matches decides to time out. Shows how long this match has been going here. Big forearm smash by Malhidael. And now here comes the tag. As the ladies go at it once again. And here comes Cleric Accord striking. Nice drop kick. Goes for the pin. But barely a 2 count. Big kick to the back. And now another quick tag. Malhidael and Trav once again. Malhidael wraps him up. And hits the maladjustment. And it's over. And the Gatecrashers retain the Double Dragon Mixed Tag Championship belts. Quite a match there, everyone. We may have had some game glitches there, but they went both. It ended up going both in favor of both pretty equally. But the Double Dragon belts stay with Malhidael. And Cleric of Cord. Congratulations. Another 5-star match there, people. We got the good ones going on here tonight. And now we have women's triple threat action here. We have RaeDeAnne, the Lurker, and TK. TK is from the original, is part of the original cast from when we first started. And such. RaeDeAnne and the Lurker are newer members of the group here. All of them have done well. In fact, TK was an early champ back in the days when we had a mod that let the men wrestle the women, and she won in the ladder match that got her. She won in the tournament that gave her the championship belt. And then when the game version changed, those mods wouldn't work anymore. Lurker is probably the newest member of the group to recognize all the Lurkers here on Twitch that are on the different streams, to give them some representation. RaeDeAnne, find her on different streams, including along with on Simon the Wandering DM's channel on Saturday afternoons, as we are doing Scion Birth of the New Gods. So she is a part of the faction here known as the Coven, along with Susanna Grace, Charlie, and Half-Arsed Hermit, all of whom you will see later on. Hey, Trooper, good to have you here, working and lurking. Well, you can join the Lurker here, who's coming out first, it looks like. Again, representing everybody else in the streams. They may not be very chatty. They may not participate in the polls. They may not do the big tier 3 subscriptions and stuff, but she represents every single one of them out here tonight. All right, she is the Lurker. Recently has held the Women's Hunter's mark and won the Women's Chamber of Horrors match for her. So that's the big. So even though she was in here in a short time, she still has a very impressive resume. And now she is ready for one final match here tonight in Grappler's Keep. Coming out next is her opponent out of the Coven. It's RaeDeAnne. Using her old music, but her current entrance. Part of the Coven. Had that big rivalry with the Holy Order, Prax, Lindy, HannahmationArt, and Cleric of Cory earlier this season. Slowly making her way out. You get a quick sip of diet water here. Slowly making her way out, multiple time holder. She actually held the Hunter's Mark for 4 weeks and cashed it in what turned out to be a triple threat match between herself, her former tag team partner HannahmationArt, and the current belt holder Half-Arsed Hermit, her new tag team and faction partner. Mostly arranged by Half-Arsed Hermit to try to prevent HannahmationArt from winning the belt, but Hannah was able to win in the triple threat match anyway, despite the actions of the Coven. But she is ready here in her last match here tonight. Many referred to her as simply the thrall of Half-Arsed Hermit, but she's here tonight to show that she is more than just that. And looks like she is ready to roll here as we wait for the last member for this match. Straight from the Federation Training Center. Met her on the Strategist Academy when I did it was a one-shot guest on a Star Trek stream there. And when I asked her if she would like to join, the first thing she said was yes, and the second thing was, can I be my character from the stream? And I said, you bet. I had made Star Trek oriented characters before, so we went right to it with the synthetic arm and everything. And she's gone on to be a champion here and well respected, and probably has one of the more energetic entrances here in all of Grappler's Keep. And she is here for one final match here tonight, hoping to get a victory over RaeDeAnne and the Lurker. Now, in a normal triple threat match, you just have to defeat or submit one opponent. This is a triple elimination match, so you do have to defeat both opponents. TK is going to sit and watch as the Lurker goes after RaeDeAnne. Now she'll go ahead and get involved. Goes after the Lurker as RaeDeAnne's just going to sit back and watch as TK goes out at big kicks. And now here comes RaeDeAnne. You're going to see a lot of action back and forth here. Oops, ran into TK. Lurker's maneuver didn't quite work. Maybe rookie mistake. As into the ropes goes RaeDeAnne and back. Springboard drop misses, but she gets right back up on her feet as TK. Now goes after the Lurker into the ropes. Lurker goes right back after again, hard into the corner. And when RaeDeAnne wasn't looking, here comes the Lurker. Nice over the shoulder throw. And now going for a quick pin. You're going to see some acrobatics in this one, Trooper. That's for sure from TK alone, if not the Lurker as well. RaeDeAnne goes for a kick. TK blocks it. Gets a quick kick in of her own. Looks like some teamwork here. A double suplex there. And RaeDeAnne comes right after it, but walks right into a big bear hug slam from the Lurker. And now TK's going to whip the Lurker out of the ring. And now it's just RaeDeAnne and TK. She goes up. Looked like she's trying to go for some sort of sleeper hold. Nope, she's just almost like a cat fight there. Springboard body splash. Nails her. And goes for the pin. And RaeDeAnne just barely escapes. And now Lurker goes after TK. Whips her out and now goes after RaeDeAnne. Scoops her up. And Snake Eyes right under the turnbuckle. Pulls the arm up, the big stomp. Pulls her up. Now the big strikes. TK now comes after the Lurker, scoops her up. Drops her on the rope. Holds the arm down, big elbow drop, and now here comes RaeDeAnne. But now TK goes for the pin. Lurker kicks out. And now RaeDeAnne goes after the Lurker. Looks like they're teaming up on the Lurker. Now it's just RaeDeAnne and TK in the ring. Shots to the back, now up and over the rope. RaeDeAnne's the only one remaining. There are no countouts in these matches, so she's going to go after TK, it looks like. Brings the arm up, big stomp. Pull, waiting for her to get, goes for the kick. TK's ready. Now the Lurker's in there. Nice double hook suplex. Now TK goes after the Lurker, who gets a nice little spin kick in there. Yeah, it's almost, hey, I've been to those Oshkosh EAA fly-ins, RQ, and I agree with you. There's a lot, just as much flying on going around here. Nice quick spin kick there. And now TK goes for springboard body splash onto the Lurker. Now goes for the pin. But the Lurker kicks out. Wraps up RaeDeAnne, fireman's carry. Drops her off, and before she can do anything, here comes the Lurker. Big over-the-shoulder drop. RaeDeAnne hides in the corner, but the Lurker comes after her. Both feet right on, each one on the clavicle, and then the big double knee shot. Lurker's feeling pretty good about herself right now. Pulls RaeDeAnne up to her feet, wraps her up, grabs the leg, dragon screw takedown. Misses with that stomp, goes right back after her, though. Big forearm shot. And now has her by the arms, a big knee as TK dances in the corner, goes for the pin. And RaeDeAnne kicks out last moment. And the butt bounce by TK onto the Lurker, goes for the pin. And the Lurker kicks out. TK goes right after RaeDeAnne, hard whip into the corner. Throws her down. Springboard flip. Now hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And RaeDeAnne is out. We're down to TK and the Lurker, flips her over, and she's going for Khan's embrace. She's going to try to make the Lurker tap. No one to interfere. And she does. And the wily veteran TK joins the fray. Gets the victory here at Dice Mania. Right according to the Federation Guidebook. Big win here for TK. A 3-star match. We're having all good ones here so far. And now it's time for the men to have their triple threat match here. We have RolePlayers Josh, we have GrimJack, and we have Good Guy Pie. Good Guy Pie also is the other is another member of the Vice, Tall Squall's long-running show. GrimJack on various channels, including his own for a time, and you can catch him on Troopers, Pirates of Drynax, Travelers RPG on Friday nights on his channel. RolePlayers Josh, very skilled role player as well in his full Witcher garb once again. Good Guy Pie, former Master Melee champion. GrimJack, former Men's Master Melee champion, former Tag Team champion, along with his tag team partner Jonathan Fry. RolePlayers Josh has held the Hunter's Mark at least once, if not more. He's our luchador extraordinaire, and they will be here in their final matches here. Let's go ahead and get things started. And looks like coming out first, he said he wanted to do this entrance one last time. He's going full Shawn Michaels here. It is GrimJack. Part of Strength Unlimited. Tag team partner with Jonathan Fry as the Black Roses. And he will be in his final match here tonight. Hey, Crit Witch, good to have you here with us here for our special Dice Mania Premium Live event. And looks like he is set and ready to go as we wait for his opponents to enter. And now here's our luchador extraordinaire. It's RolePlayers Josh. School of Viper Witcher. All making his way down. Always a threat, any match. You have to be careful with him in the ring because he can come flying at you from any direction. And all it takes is one hit of the snake bite and you will be out. Ready with the aerial assaults when you least expect it. And now the final opponent in this setup here. The smoke is rolling. The candles are lit. And up from the stage, Luck Goldheart personified. It is Good Guy Pie. Good Guy Pie portrayed Luck Goldheart in the Vice series and all that. So in May Black Roses Bloom, GrimJack was a knight, and we have RolePlayers Josh as the Witcher. So we got a paladin, a knight, and a Witcher going at it here. So we'll see who everyone thinks is going to win out on this classic battle here. This will be a fun one. Good Guy Pie with more of an MMA style. GrimJack with a more of your standard technical wrestler. And of course, RolePlayers Josh, the luchador school. It's going to be we're going to probably see we may see bodies flying all over the place. Maybe not as much as we did in the previous one. I wouldn't say we're going to get a full Oshkosh out of this one, but we're definitely going to maybe need to get some clearance from the airport before this match is done. Looks like GrimJack is set. So is Josh, and Good Guy Pie is ready as well. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Josh goes right after GrimJack, and Good Guy Pie, wasting no time, sneaks up behind Josh. GrimJack doing the smart thing, letting the other two fight it out. Takes some energy out, and now GrimJack takes his opportunity, but nice hip toss counter by Good Guy Pie. Josh goes up, springboard splash. Like I said, he can come at you from anywhere. He's got GrimJack by the back of the neck, hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls him out. Spins him up. And nasty hurricanrana from the top rope. Big forearm shot. And Greg's already bleeding. But kicks out. Juicy Crit Witch. Yeah, it's gotten juicy already. We already have a Crimson Mask. And nice little throw there by Good Guy Pie onto Josh. And now here comes GrimJack fighting back. Springboard. Pele kick there by Good Guy Pie. And GrimJack rolls out of the ring. Josh goes up. Springboard moonsault from the top rope. Slams the arm down. And goes for the double neck snap. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Quick snapmare. Running to the ropes as GrimJack comes back in. And he gets the kick in. Now comes after Josh. Big series of strikes. Shoulder block. Has him in the corner. Wraps the leg around the rope with a big kick. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry. And he's going to powerbomb him right outside the ring. And now go after Good Guy Pie. Wrap him up. It looks like he wants to go for absolution here. Holding it up. And dropping this suplex. Goes for the pin. And Good Guy Pie is already out. And now it's just Josh and GrimJack. Hard into the turnbuckle. Wraps the leg around, and now he kicks it in return. Throws him down. Reverses the block, scoops him up. Nice German suplex there by GrimJack. He's waiting. And the Grim Chin music. Lays on him for the pin. And this one is quickly over. And the victory goes to GrimJack. Big victory for Greg here tonight in his final match here on Grappler's Keep. That was a quick one. Did not expect that. But a good match nonetheless. And now it's time for the women's four-way fatal elimination match here. We have Makenzie Lydia, former women's champion, basically everyone in this match but Smallish Sam has held the Mistress of Mayhem championship belt. Makenzie Lydia held it early on. Half-Arsed Hermit had the belt only to lose it to HannahmationArt. Smallish Sam has held the women's tag team champion along with Alice back in the day when they were teamed up as the Sisters of Cthulhu, and has held the Hunter's Mark a number of times here as well. Yeah, they can drop rocks. Well, he definitely dropped a big rock on Good Guy Pie with hitting him with that big suplex there. The big suplex absolution. And then you very, very rarely do people get up when they get hit with the Grim Chin music. That is for sure. So Smallish Sam has held the women's Hunter's Mark a few times as well. So many titled people here. They caused it themselves. Yeah, it's not your fault. They always dislodge the rocks, right, Prax? All right, let's go ahead and get this women's match started here. This will be just like with the previous two matches, only instead of 3 competitors, we have 4. But you still have to eliminate the others. And coming out next, as we can probably guess, set off dynamite in an unstable mind. Yeah, that's not your fault. And getting ready to come out, I believe this will probably be the other member of the Coven, Half-Arsed Hermit. And for those of you who saw earlier when we had the controller kick in, yes, I do have a controller here, but I only use it for changing between matches. Otherwise, all of these for those of you not familiar, all these matches are done by AI. So the game is deciding everything. I have no say in any of this. So I am seeing everything happen along with and reacting along with you all. pulls up into her rocking chair. She's not quite ready to enter the ring yet. Relaxed, taking things at her own pace, and now she's ready to go. Getting herself set and ready to roll. Half-Arsed Hermit, leader of the Coven. Looking for one final victory here tonight. But in order to do that, one of the people that has to be defeated is one of her biggest rivals. It's HannahmationArt herself. We saw the Viper School earlier. Now we're seeing what, as many people think of, the ultimate Witcher. HannahmationArt in the full garb here. Longsword in hand. Slams the claymore down. And in her full Geralt mode, here comes former women's champion, HannahmationArt. As you can see, her amulet is already shaking. She can already detect HannahmationArt there at the ring already. Looking everyone over. Trying to get the reactions from the crowd. Hoping to get a win in her final match here on Grappler's Keep. Looks like she is set and ready to go, keeping an eye on Lydia over there at the side as they give each other the eyeball. And speaking of former women's champions, Makenzie Lydia making her way out. All right, Mac making her way out. Excellent RPer, and now you'll find her writing credits in a lot of the stuff coming out now. In some of the stuff coming out now from Wizards of the Coast, so she's made herself as an accomplished writer on their teams as well. One of the early members of Grappler's Keep. And she is set and ready to go, hoping to get a win in her final match. As we wait for the final person to come out. And here she comes. It's Smallish Sam. As always, she brings around along a couple of friends. Makes her way down to the ring. Always has been a fan favorite here. Making her way into the ring. Always gets good reaction from the fans, whether it's that side of the ring or this side of the ring. And this side of the ring, except maybe for that person right there. It looks like she is set and ready to go. Everyone is set. Lydia is ready, so is Hannah. Makenzie's set, and so is Sammy. And Lydia was already halfway across the ring as she goes after Mac. Hannah and Sammy going at it, changing thoughts back and forth. Big double knee shot by Lydia onto Mac, and is already going for a quick pin. But a quick kick out the shotgun all didn't quite work as Sammy goes up second rope. Big elbow drop. More big stomps as Makenzie Lane tries to get up, gets slammed back down by Lydia. Nice over the shoulder throw by Sammy onto Hannah. And a big knee. And big flurry of blows here. Nice reversal there by HannahmationArt. Big super kick there. Going for the arm, and now Mac tries to get back up and is finally able to counter. But nice suplex there. Misses with the springboard body splash, and Hannah's going to go right after Lydia here. Reverse DDT. Mac celebrates up in the corner, but gets snake eyes for her effort. It's Hannah and Mac in the ring right now as Mac gets herself free from whatever Hannah had planned there. Grabs the legs. Big stump puller. Big stomp on the arm as Sammy comes back in, comes after Mac, who kicks her self free. And now Hannah and Lydia go at each other here. And a big shin breaker by Makenzie onto Sammy. Hannah rolls herself out of the ring, so Lydia goes after Mac. Sammy's down. Scoops her up, fireman's carry. Big spinning slam there. As Sam gets up and goes right after Lydia. Wasn't paying attention. Nice drop kick. The other two competitors out of the ring. It's just the two. Brings Lydia, changes her mind now. Lydia gets herself free with a few elbow shots. As Hannah comes back in, big kick by Lydia. And here comes HannahmationArt, scoops her up. Nice dragon screw takedown. And now goes after Sammy. Mac comes back in. Lydia goes after her. Big spinning slam there. Sammy goes down. Pin attempt. Only two. As Hannah waits and Lydia comes right after. A big drop kick. And another drop kick onto Mac, but now Hannah's ready for her this time. Big series of kicks. Runs into Mac as she was going for the ropes. Gives Lydia a chance. Quick snap suplex. And a drop kick by Lydia. Big double knees again. Now Sammy comes after Lydia. Lydia's ready for her. There, scoops her up. Big spinning slam. And nice reversal there by Lydia onto Mac. But kicks out at 2. Sammy's back up. Looks like she's going to go after Hannah as Lydia is all over Mac. Nice over the shoulder throw by Sammy. Mac rolls out of the ring. Another big throw. And now Sammy goes after Half-Arsed Hermit. Whips her hard into the corner. Pulls her out. Slams her back in. Grabs the leg. Kicks it. And now here comes HannahmationArt taking advantage. Into the ropes. Hits the stomp. But now Lydia's gotten in the way, preventing the pin. Now she's going to let her get the pin here. And Sammy kicks out as she remembers it's not a regular triple threat. Drop kick to the back by Hannah onto Lydia. Hannah's ready for another quick kick. Nice spinning reversal there by Hannah as Sammy and Mac go at it outside the ring. Lydia waiting for Hannah to get up. And hits the eclipse, goes for the pin. But kicks out as Mac and Sammy go at it outside the ring. No countouts, so you can take it out anywhere. Lydia waiting for Hannah to get up. Nice slam there by Sammy onto Mac. As they're into the ropes. And a quick face slam down. Going upstairs. Waiting for Hannah to get up. And hits the eclipse once again. Goes for the pin. And Hannah is eliminated. We are down to 3 as Sammy and Mac go at it outside. Sammy hits the base slam. And now reverse DDT by Lydia onto Sammy. As Mac is still out. Into the steps goes Sammy. Half-Arsed Hermit pulls her up. Working her way, and here comes Mac going after Sammy here. Wraps her up. Spinning neck breaker. And now double knees as Hannah's going to try to get out of the competition area. Mac throw into the steps. As Sammy's kind of blocking Hannah from getting out. Lydia goes for the crossbow onto Mac. Trying to make her tap out. However, they only count inside the ring. And now just throws her off. having done the damage she wants. But now Mac responds. Arm twist takedown, and now goes after Sammy, throws her down towards the other corner, and now is back inside the ring waiting, telling everyone, get back in here. This is where it's got to happen. She sees that they don't follow, and now she goes after Sammy, throws her in, blocks Lydia's attempt for a suplex there. And now everyone's back outside the ring again. Throws Sammy out the way, and now Half-Arsed Hermit, big series of strikes, now a DDT on Mac. As the kicks follow, Sammy waiting for an opportunity, and now goes after Mac. Throws her down out of the way. Lydia scoops her up, and Sammy's head hits right on the ring apron, pulling her up to her feet. Swinging kick misses. Sammy was ready, scoops her up, over the shoulder throw. As Mac's gonna get back inside the ring, may as well wait, and now Sammy's coming in as well, and Mac was ready for her. Clubbing shot from behind, big knee to the back. Looked like Mac was going for something on Sammy, but Lydia got in the way. Neck breaker, and then reverse neck breaker. Nice page turn reversal by Mac. Gonna pull her towards the center of the ring. Nice toe drop takedown there by Lydia, who goes upstairs. But Mac's ready and throws her off the top of the ropes. Now goes for the pin. But a kick out at 2. Wraps her up. And a big suplex by Mac. And now she goes after Sammy, clubbing from behind. Big stomp. Throws the arm down. And now positions her away from the ropes. More towards the center of the ring, and Lydia takes advantage. Goes for suplex, but Mac flips out of it. Fireman's carry. And face plants her straight down. Goes after Sammy. Big elbow. Goes for the pin. And Sammy's eliminated. We're down to Lydia and Makenzie Lane DA. Half-Arsed Hermit and Mac going at it outside the ring. Throws her inside the ring. Both on their feet. Drop kick misses. Wraps her up. And a big suplex by Mac. Sees the opportunity. Pulls her away from the ropes. Grabs the legs. She's going for the figure 4. It looks like she's got it locked in. Bridging it into the Mac lock. The figure 8. No ropes for Lydia to get to. Can the Half-Arsed Hermit get out? Or will she tap out? Nowhere to go. Somehow she gets free. And now Mac goes for the pin. And kicks out. Flips her over, but this time Half-Arsed Hermit kicks her off. Scoops her up. Big Northern Light suplex. And now she goes for the pin. And Mac kicks out. Pulls her up. Big reverse DDT straight down. It's going to go upstairs. Waiting for Mac to come her way. And goes for the Eclipse one more time. Goes for the pin. And kicks out just at the last moment. It's going upstairs again. Again waiting. Will we see the Witch's Brew one more time? Drop kick misses. Mac unable to take advantage. Big spinning forearm shot. Lydia going up top rope again. Does she want to go for yet another Eclipse? She does, but gets caught. Big spear by Mac. Goes for the pin. And Half-Arsed Hermit kicks out. Goes for the head scissors. 3 elbows to the noggin. Pulls her up. Big chop. The head slam straight down. Going for the pin. Will this finish it off? And no, Lydia still kicks out. And Mike shows you how long the match is going. Controller kicked in. Flips her over. And she's going for the Mac lock one more time. She's got it locked. And now the bridge. Can Lydia get out again? Nope, she's gonna tap. She submits, and the winner is Makenzie Lane, DA. Big, hard-fought match there tonight between these four ladies. But Makenzie Lane, DA, gets the victory. Now we'll see if the men can do just as good a job. That'll be a hard match to top, that's for sure. There was a lot of good action in that one. Another 5-star match. And now it's the men's turn. We have the Grim Foundation are going to be going up against each other, but who knows, they may help each other out. StrengthSaves and Big Pig 50,000. Also in this match, we see the other member of the Vice, BirdvsPlane, and we also have the big demon out of Dallas himself, Cory from Rule Zero Gaming. This will be a battle of big men in this one for sure. Bird's going to be more of your aerial athletic type. Of course, we refer to Big Pig or Steve Areno as the technical tactician. Cory and StrengthSaves, they are technical wrestlers with a lot of brute power. So this you're not going to, the only time you're going to see bodies flying around is because they're being thrown around. It's not because they're leaping from anywhere, except maybe for Bird in this one, but should make for some good contrasting setup here. This will be a 4-way elimination match here, like we saw with the ladies here, only this will be with the 4 guys as we get started to get towards more of our other rivalries and the championship belts to be fought for one last time. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Let's see if they come out together or if they'll come out separately. Out of the faction known as Strength Unlimited, it is Big Pig 50,000. They're going to come out separate. All right, Steve Areno making his way into the ring. He is the tactical tactician, former Master Melee champion, former tag team champion, along with StrengthSaves. He's held the Hunter's Mark as well. You're going to find very few with better technical skills than this wrestler right here. And coming out, the original Duke of the Keep until he lost the crown to producer Trav. It's BirdvsPlane. He's tag team partners with Tall Squall in the tag team known as the Dudes. All right, Bird making his way in. Former Hunter's Mark champion, former tag team champion, along, as we said, with Tall Squall in their tag team known as the Dudes. They are the D&D fitness duo. And he's hoping to take victory here in his final match here tonight. Looks like he's set and ready to go. Now, coming out is Steve's tag team partner. He is the president and CEO of Strength Unlimited. StrengthSaves. Big Bill making his way down to the ring. President and CEO of Strength Unlimited. Former tag team champion along with Big Pig 50K. probably the primary reason I lost the Master of Melee belt. I was in a rivalry with him and he beat me in a match. And right after that, Malhidael cashed in the bag of holding for a instant title match right there where he was able to get the victory on me. That's Big Bill himself right there. Hoping to get a victory here, either for himself or maybe for his tag team partner. The two of them working together, perhaps. As we wait for the final member of the team to enter. The big man out of deep in the heart of Texas. One of my DMs, and I DM'd him as well. Great all-around player, and he is quite a threat inside the ring here as well. Will he be able to fend off the other four here in the ring? Former holder of the bag of holding, former Hunter's Mark championship holder. And now he'll be a formidable opponent here in this match. Looks like everybody is set and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. And it's the two tag team partners going at each other here. Maybe self-preservation, make it look like you're going at each other while the other two beat each other up. Don't know. But Cory is all over Bird right now. As Steve and Bill are exchanging shots. Cory went for a quick pin, but didn't get it on Bird. Now, Bill can't get it because of the ropes. Goes up. Big body splash onto Steve. Body slam by Cory onto Bird. Big stomp, and now Steve rolls out of the way. Gets scooped up. Big slam by Cory onto Bird. And now Cory comes after Steve Areno here. Backbreaker stretching it out. Bird's outside the ring recovering and throws him off. Now he comes after Bill. Scoops him up. Rams him into the turnbuckle and throws him out. That's not an easy task to do. Now he comes after Steve, who scoops him up and gives him a backbreaker in return. And now Steve and Bill go at each other. Now Bird tries to get in on the action. Looks like he's going to sit back and watch. Steve tries to go for a pin, but Bill has the ropes. Now Bird comes after him. He scoops up Bird in a fireman's carry, but he breaks himself loose. Springboard dropkick will look like. And now Cory comes after Bird once again, and Bill's going to sit back and watch. Smart maneuver as Cory wraps up Bird and bounces him on the ropes. Goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. And now Bill, taking advantage, comes after Cory. Big striking shot there. Throws him down. Springboard stomp, and now he's going to come after Steve. Big military press and throws him off. Goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. And now Bill goes after Cory. Military press on him and slams him down. And now Bird comes back in and is going to go after Steve. Whips him out of the ring as Bill's all over Cory right now. Pulls him up and hits the scimitar slam. Pulls him back up. Scoops him up again. Big running power slam. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Cory kicks out as Bird and Steve are all over each other outside the ring. Bill gets the elbow drop on Cory. Another elbow drop, but this time Cory's not home. He's going to try to take advantage. He's got the chokehold locked in. And he's going to hit Texas Thunder and nails it. Goes for the pin. And Bill kicks out. As Steve and Bird are still going in outside the ring, Cory slams Bill down. Pulls him up to his feet. Scoops him up. And drops him hard onto the ropes. Bird saw what was happening, goes back out to Steve. Cory, big stomp onto Bill. Pulls the arm up, big stomp areas. Now Steve's coming in. Cory's going up top rope. Big elbow drop, but nobody home. And now Steve gets the clothesline, but walks right into Cory. Big backbreaker, now stretching him out. Pulls him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Sidewalk slam straight down. Now Bill goes after Bird. Veal throws him across the ring. Cory going for the pin. Only a 2 count. I thought that was 3. I guess I may have started counting too early. And now Bill comes after Cory. Puts him up on the ropes. And now gets clotheslined by Steve. Wrenching the neck. Cory's going to let them go at it. Bird still trying to recover outside. And now Cory comes after Steve, but Steve catches him. Nice Russian leg sweep. And now Bird's back in. Cory kicks Steve away, has the choke on, scoops him up, and Texas Thunder once again goes for the pin. And Steve Areno is out, and Bird comes right after Cory. Quick kick, spins him around. Big neck breaker. The Grim Foundation is now separated as Bird goes after Cory, spins him around, reverse DDT. And he's ready for when Big Bill comes after him. But Bill catches him from behind, and now he and Cory both going at it on him. Scoops him up. Scimitar slam, straight down. Pulls him away from the ropes. This could be it for Bird. Rolls him over, goes for the pin. And no, he kicks out. And Cory's ready for him. Big stomp and a kick there. Big stomp right on the leg as Bird stays Cory down. And Cory slams him down, going for submission here on Cory. Got the dungeon locked in. Cory trying to get himself free. Bird releases it, comes right after Bill, and locks in the same hold. His version of the dungeon lock. Bill struggling to get free, and he taps. And we are down to just Bird and Cory. He's going upstairs. Are we going to see the dude splash? Nope, he's waiting for Cory to get up. Big missile dropkick from the top rope. As he waits for Cory to get up. Slams him down. He's going to lock it in again. Try to make him tap. Cory struggling to get free. He's got it locked in good. Now releases it. Flips him over. Hooks the leg for the pin. And the little guy in the ring gets the big win. As BirdvsPlane strikes gold for the Vice with a big win. Taking out 2 of the 3. And getting for himself a mighty fine victory here for BirdvsPlane and the Vice here tonight at Dice Mania. A 4-star match. We're all having all good ones here so far. And now, another championship match here. The Noir Enigma is the current holder of the Hunter's Mark. For those of you not familiar, the Hunter's Mark is a fighting championship that must be defended every time we have a stream unless there's an extenuating circumstance. And the usual rules are if you defend the belt successfully 4 times in a row, you automatically get a shot for either the Master of Melee Championship or the Mistress of Mayhem Championship, depending on whether you're one in the men's or women's division. Noir is the current holder of that belt. He will not get a title shot because he won't have the 4 here, but he will be able to hold on to the belt in perpetuity, except he has to defeat a very strong opponent and former holder of the belt himself, Colonomicon, who was escorted by his manager, the ever resourceful Miss Ice Bunny. This is going to be a very good match. They both are very reliant on strong we're going to see a strong technical match here from these two. They may go at it all power. They may go at it highly technical. Hard to say for sure. They both have the capability of doing it either way. So it's going to be a fun match. Will Miss Ice Bunny make the difference for Colin? And we wait for the opponents to come out. See who comes out first. I think it's going to be Colonomicon and Miss Ice Bunny. It's going to be the challenger here first. It's Colonomicon. Our pirate captain making his way out to the ring. I remember when I was doing one of our streams, Ice Bunny was there and she asked if she could be a manager along the lines of Miss Elizabeth. I said, yeah, sure. Be fun. And we got this character created for her and all that. And we've had a lot of fun with her managing both Colin and Malhidael. We couldn't bring her in on the match with Malhidael because of the way that match is set up. It doesn't allow you to bring in a manager for one of the individual wrestlers. So I want to make sure that she got in on this one. And ever since Colonomicon has taken on Miss Ice Bunny as his manager, he has had a quite impressive winning streak. So, will the luck of the Ice Bunny continue here tonight for Colonomicon in his attempt to end the season with the men's hunter's mark? We will soon find out. But he has to defeat this opponent here first. It is the Noir Enigma. Made a splash here in Grappler's Keep when he made his premiere in the tournament to crown a new Hunter's Mark champion. He not only won his first match, he won the tournament. He won his next 4 defenses and had a title shot against then champion for the men. At that time, it was GrimJack who held the Master Melee belt, and GrimJack was able to get a victory in a very closely fought match between the two. And now he holds the Hunter's Mark again and wants to hold it one last time. But Colonomicon has something to say about that. All right, as you can see, Noir's got quite the crowd support in this one, as does Colin. It looks like it's pretty evenly split, as now we're getting to the big matches here for the titles. Whoever wins these titles will keep them. We have new belts for the new cast that will be starting in just a couple of weeks. Collins looks relaxed. Noir is his normal relaxed self here, and there's the bell. Here we go. And Colin comes out swinging first. And Noir goes down, wraps him up. Quick snap DDT. Noir back up onto his feet. Belly to belly slam there by Colonomicon. He's taking the offense to him quick. Pulls it up. Big stomp on the arm. Goes outside the ring, now comes back. Noir was ready for him. Big military press slam. And now some ground and pound from Noir. Wraps him up, whips him hard up and over the rope. And Miss Ice Bunny can't believe what she's seeing right now. Noir has the champion's advantage. He cannot lose due to a count out. Big elbow shot. Wraps him up. And is going to show off some core strength here. As all the blood rushes to his Colin's head. And now the big drop. Ice Bunny does not like what she's seeing. Pulls him up. Big clubbing forearm shot. Now goes for the pin. Will this finish it? Early? No. A little bit early. Big clubbing forearm shot yet again. And what works once will work twice. And now ground and pound. Nope. Colin reverses it. Ice Bunny likes what she sees there. Grabs the legs. Stomp right on the solar plexus and just walks right over him. Goes for a shot. Nice page turn reversal there by Noir. Goes up second rope. Big body splash, but nobody home.
Colin celebrates a little bit too soon as Noir scoops him up. And a shoulder breaker. Now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Doing some more. Ice Bunny doesn't like what she sees there. Quick kick by Colin to get free. Now a big shot. Pulls him in for a lariat. And now looks like he's ready. Big running boot by Colin. Pulls him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. And the Noir Enigma kicks out. He thought he had it there. Pulls him up. And hits the anchor splash out of nowhere. The crab walk. Hooks the leg. And no, Noir kicks out. Now going for the blatant choke. Ice Bunny cheering Colin on as he goes up top rope. Waiting for Noir to get up. And now he comes down, changes his mind. Wraps him up. Reverse neck breaker there. Now he's going to go upstairs again. And he's waiting for Noir to get up. Big double axe handle strike. And now some more blatant choking. Releases it before the 5 count. As the stomp going, Noir's back up. Takes advantage. Going for the big suplex again, it looks like. Again, showing that core strength. And down goes Colonomicon. Noir pulls him away from the ropes. Goes to the ropes. Hits the Hex Bomb. Goes for the pin. Will this finish it? No. Colonomicon kicks out. He thought he had it there. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Scoops him on his shoulders. Big slam. Gonna pull him right back up again. Big series of strikes. Scoops him up. Drops him right on the ropes and back down he comes. Pulls him up yet again. Colin ready. Strike from behind. Spins him around. Scoops him up and drops him from the rope. This match is going back and forth. This is setting up to be a good one here. He's going to go upstairs one more time. Big body splash. Hits it. Hooks the leg. And Noir kicks out again. Colin's getting a little frustrated here. Not knowing what he needs to do. He hits the anchor splash out of nowhere again. The crab walk. The leg hook. And no, Noir kicks out again. Goes for a stomp and Noir gets back up. Big shoulder block. Goes for a quick pin. Colin kicks out before the 1 count. Wraps him up. Going for a big military press again. Drops him straight down. Pulls him up. Slams the shoulder. Brings him up. Some ground and pound on the head. As Noir is getting himself pumped up while he gets up. Scoops him up. And hits the enigmatic ending. Hooks the leg. This could be it. And it's over. The Noir Enigma will hold on to the Hunter's mark. From this time forward, the belt is his to keep. Quite the match there. Ice Bunny very disappointed. The Ice Bunny magic did not carry over. But a big victory to end the season for Noir Enigma. Very close match, yeah. That could have gone, that was ready to go either way. And now we have the winner's Hunter's mark. As we said, there was some controversy after last week's match. Cohen Splicer has been given back the women's Hunter's mark, and she'll be defending it against 2-time Mistress of Mayhem champion Emi Kesama. Emi dates back to me to the very back to the early days of posse wrestling, when I first got started in doing all of this stuff. And came over with me when I set this up, as I needed, so as I was trying to get people I needed and need some people who I had worked with in the past and all that. And Emi very graciously came along. She'll be going up against Cohen Splicer. We saw her earlier managing her husband, Pathetic Wolf, and Meji to a win. Let's see if she can hold on to the women's hunter's mark, or will it be taken by Emmy? Will Emmy slap on the Emmy bar and get the win over Cohen? We shall see. And here she comes. The winner will get the belt. Manager of Perma-Death and an accomplished wrestler in her own right. This is her second time holding the women's hunter's mark. And depending on how this one goes, she may continue to hold on to it. She makes her way inside the ring, getting herself set and ready to go. Tilting the tables in her favor, whatever way she can. Looks like she is set and she is ready to roll. Definitely got the game face going. And here comes her opponent, very popular member of the Keep. It's Emmy K. Sama. Two-time champion. Would like to leave, maybe not with the belt that she likes the best, but leaving with a belt is better than no belt at all. And she will try to get the victory here tonight. As we have the Battle of the Redheads going on, it looks like, for sure. She gets herself set and ready to roll. Everybody's set and ready. Here's the bell. And we're off. And Emmy comes out kicking and striking first. And down goes Cohen. Big stomp to the leg there. Emmy starts to celebrate a little bit early. She's already going up top rope. Waiting for Cohen to get up. Big missile drop kick. Taking advantage of opportunity, pulls her away from the ropes and already going for a quick pin. But the shock and awe wasn't enough. It was only a 1 count. Big strike there by Emmy. But nice reversal there by Cohen. Scoops her up. Nice Northern Light suplex. Looks like the shock is gone here. And kind of a modified running bulldog there. Starts to celebrate. Emmy takes advantage. Whips her over the ropes and down. Looks like she may have hit the steps. Grabs the leg. Big stump puller. Stomp there. Grabs the legs. Big stomp to the solar plexus again. Cohen gets right back up. Nice hip toss by Emmy. Big stomp right on the arm. Another stomp on the arm. You know that's got to be to set up the Emmy bar. Cohen comes right back out, but quick kick by Emmy. Throws her down towards the wall. Cohen does have the champion's advantage for the hunter's mark. You have to win it. You have to win by pin or submission. Count out will not get Emmy the victory. Big double knees to the head as the count goes to 7. Counts at 8. Cohen gets back inside. Now comes back out and resets the count. Not a good idea. Gets thrown right into the steps. Gets herself back up. Emmy comes back out after her. Looks like more of this match is going to be fought outside rather than inside. Scoops her up. Big slam straight down. Pulls the arm up. Big stomp once again. Big series of stomps and kicks by Emmy. Pulls her up. Hard down the way once again as the count goes to 3. And now Emmy comes back out, resets the count. Comes right after Cohen again. Big shot right in the noggin. As Emmy stands over Cohen. I don't think Cohen knows what hit her yet. Now she's back up on her feet. Big kick there. Modified super kick looks like. Wraps her up. Sling blade straight down. Mocks Emmy to come after her. And she does and throws her into the wall. Emmy's too much of a wily veteran to fall in for stuff like that. Emmy comes right back out. Quick kick and strikes again. And down goes Cohen again. Flips her over. And she's going for a figure four there outside the ring. Didn't get it fully locked in though. Cohen gets control, tries to throw Emmy in, and the steps doesn't quite work. Shot to the head there. Knee breaker onto the mats. As Cohen celebrates a little bit. Big snap DDT. Stomp to the head and another. And now Cohen comes back inside the ring. Comes back out. Emmy throws Cohen back in. And now the match is going to resume inside the ring. Quick kick. Flips her up. She's going for the splicer. It looks like she's going to try to make Emmy tap. She's got it locked in the middle of the ring. Can Emmy get free? She's pulling down on hard. Now she releases it. Waits for her to get up. Flips her up. She's going to lock it in again. Nope. Flips her over. And reversed into a DDT by Emmy. Goes for the pin. Who kicks out. Waits for her to get up. Pulls her up. Grabs the arm. And it's the Emmy bar. No ropes nearby. Can Cohen get herself free? Or will she tap? Nowhere to go. Emmy breaks the hold for some reason. Goes upstairs. Big leg drop. Pulls Cohen up to her feet. And now she's going to go for it again. Now further inside the ring. Nowhere to go. And she gets the win. And the belt will go to Emmy Kasama. She wins the Women's Hunter's Mark and will hold it for the rest of time. That belt, version of the belt, for the rest of time. Big win for Emmy here tonight. All right, let me get a drink of diet water here as we are going to go for a big match here. Two of the big strong men here inside Grappler's Keep. Lord Soth himself, Donathan Fry. Half of the tag team, the Black Roses, along with GrimJack, who we saw win earlier, a part of the faction known as Strength Incorporated. Or Strength Unlimited. Has had a rivalry going with Landry. The big man in the black mask. They've been going at each other heavy and hard over who's the toughest and the meanest. And it's been decided the only way they're going to decide that is with a Hell in a Cell match. And this is the kind of match that can change you physically and mentally forever. And these two big men are going to take on each other inside that monstrosity here tonight. Coming out first, Lord Soth personified. The big man himself, Donathan Fry. Former tag team champion along with GrimJack. Now is going to try to be the one to conquer the Hell in a Cell. He has his work cut out for him with Landry.
I worry about this match because when we had Hell in the Cell matches before, we've had some glitches. We'll see what happens here tonight. But I felt this type of match, this was the appropriate way for these two strongmen and DMs to finish things out. I felt like a steel cage match wasn't quite enough for these two, to hold these two. And then after these two will be for the 4 big belts. Now here comes his opponent. Making his way down, it's Landry, the big guy. Yeah, this is going to be a scary match for sure. I think it's going to be not a case of who defeats who. It's going to be a matter of who survives this one with the reputation that the Hell in a Cell can have. When Landry asked me, when I asked him what he wanted, he said he wanted to look like Swarm out of the comics, and this was what we came up with. So we have the 2 men in black in the ring here tonight. Is it Swarm or Spawn? I can't remember. I may have said that wrong. Maybe it's Spawn. Is the name of the DC character. Yeah, it's Spawn. That's what I thought. I knew when I said Swarm, it didn't sound right. See Donathan staying focused as Landry gets himself ready. All right, the cell has been lowered. And here we go. Donathan not wasting any time. Already going for the Lord Soth slam. Pulls him up. Veal throw across the ring. He's not wasting any time. He's going up top rope. Big leg drop. And already going for the pin. Going for the squash here. As he stands over Landry. Waits for him to get up. Now Landry wraps him up. Gonna go for the big suplex here. Holding him up, all the blood running to the head. And lets it go. Uses his same maneuver that GrimJack does as he waits for Donathan to get up. Who scoops him right back up and just literally throws him out of the ring like a sack of potatoes. Now Landry creeps up from him from behind. Throws him back in the ring. Now he goes back outside. He's going to go for toys underneath. He goes for the baseball bat. Donathan goes for the super kick instead. Now Landry strikes back. Throws him back in. Rolls him on top of the baseball bat that he pulled out from underneath. And Donathan just comes right after him. Strike after strike. Whips him hard over the ropes once again onto the ring apron. Pulls him out by the head. And just powers him straight down. Goes for the big elbow drop, but misses. Landry tries to take advantage, but Donathan fights himself free. Now picks up the bat. Doesn't get to use it. As Landry scoops him up. Drops him hard onto the rope. And now goes for the ground and pound. Goes up, second rope. Double axe handle. And now he salutes to the crowd as Donathan gets up. Grabs the arm. And now time for the old-fashioned rope work here. As that wrist locked. Walks the rope. And the big tomahawk chop straight down. Flips him over.
Goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes on Landry. Has him up again. Throws for the soft slam again, but Landry blocks it. And now he's got the bat only get it knocked out of his hands. Landry scoops him up. And Snake Eyes right into the turnbuckle. Landry trying to show off some strength here. And hits the scythe. Now goes for the baseball bat. I'm hoping that it was hitting him on the leg and not where it looked like. Picks up the bat again. Now throws it down. Now goes for the pin. And Donathan kicks him out. And Donathan's ready. Big knee to the back of the leg. Pulls him up. Scoops him up. Face slam straight down. Pancakes him. Pulls him up. Big fist shot. Scoops him up. And he's going to go for the Black Roses driver. Nails it. Goes for the pin. And it's over. They don't even climb outside the cage like we thought they would. The Black Roses driver was enough. And the victory goes to Lord Soth himself, Donathan Fry. Big win for Donathan to end things out. And now we have all championship matches from here on out. This is for the Advantage Roll Tag Team Championships. The Simon, the Wandering DM, and myself, we are the Wandering Way. We currently hold the Tag Team Championship. The challengers are the former tag team holders and former members of my faction, the Cauldron, Trooper SJP, Pope World Build, and Double Crits JF. They formed their own group known as the Game Changers. They are competing under the Fabulous Freebirds rules, which basically means it's a 3-person tag team. Any 2 of the 3 can represent the team inside the ring, and it's been decided that Trooper is going to manage from the outside. In other words, he wants to hide. He doesn't want me to beat him up again inside the ring. And it's going to be Pope and JF inside the ring on the match here against Simon and myself, which is all according to the rules and everything. That's perfectly fine. So it'll be us 2 against those 2, and Trooper will be outside the ring. Although I have a feeling Trooper will try to do whatever mischief he can, but if he gets caught, then a DQ will happen. However, I'm going to put a new stipulation in here just from here on out. The rest of the matches, if there is a count out, we will restart the match. There will not be a win by count out in these matches. Now, if it's some other DQ, that's fine, but a count out will not count, and we will restart the match on the rest of these matches from here on out, because I want a definite winner. And I'm the commissioner. I can do that. Making their way out, it's the terrible threesome themselves, the Game Changers. And looks like he's going in Iago mode here. Instead of Lord Moth, JF and Trooper leading the way. They were originally tag team partners together. Pope was my tag team partner as they make their way into the ring. Now they are a threesome team. For some reason, there's a glitch. Even though it should be Lord Moth, it's still keeping the Ianto suit from the Witcher Road's home. But for some reason, it seems to be a tearaway Ianto suit. As we see Pope and JF there inside the ring waiting as it's time for us. As you can see, Trooper in the background, he's already switched to Lord Moth. As Simon leads the way, he's the leader of our faction, the Wandering Way. You will see the third member, Just a Summer Job, later on in the card. As we proudly wear the Tag Team Championship belts. Yeah, I wanted to explain that right away, which it's a glitch inside the game itself. I don't know why it's doing it, because I have it set for him to be in just that outfit itself. As we make our way down to the ring, we hope and plan to keep a hold of these belts for the entirety here. But we have to defeat a very formidable crew in the Game Changers. I know JF and Pope all too well, and I know how difficult they are to defeat. But that doesn't mean we still can't do it. And we will. And we will retain the championship belts. And looks like we are set and ready to go. We'll see who's going to be in the ring first. These are the belts that we are competing for. The Advantage Roll Tag Team Championship. As we go to the ring announcer. Introduces the challengers first. And now us, the champions. The referee comes to take the belts from us that we plan on getting back. Holds them up for everyone to see. Looks like it's going to be JF starting off against Simon. That's the game plan here. As you can see, he's already switched to Lord Moff there. Trooper has, and big military press, but Simon reverses it. Nice sunset flip. JF gets out. Big double stomp by Simon. Quick tag, and now it's going to be me coming in. Go right after him. Pick him up, show some strength here with a veal throw across the ring. Hold the arm out. Big knee drop right onto the elbow. Another big stomp and kick, but he catches me. Nice dragon screw reversal. We know each other real well, and here comes my former tag team partner. We were tag team champions together. Pope World Build, the master of 1,000 holds. Bring him over hard into the turnbuckle. Some big knee shots. And now throw him out in the middle of the ring. Pull him up. Gonna scoop him up. Big gut buster. Up to his feet again. And he's gonna take him to the turnbuckle. Nope, he's gonna elbow his way free. As Lord Moff watches on. Big power slam straight down by Pope. Pulls me up. Big series of kicks and strikes. I catch the leg. Elbow my way back into it. Now Pope back hard into the corner. Big forearm shot. And now crossface. And another crossface. Big stomp to the chest. Trying to take the wind out of Pope. Rubbing him up against the ring. Big elbow drop. Flip him over. Go for the pin. Can we end it here? Nope. Only a 1 count. Just a little early. Had to take the chance though. Quick tag, and here comes Simon back in. We'll do the tags quick and keep ourselves fresh. Whip Pope over the rope and down off onto the mats outside the ring. As you can see, no interference by me. And now Simon goes after JF just to make sure he doesn't interfere. Nice maneuver there by Simon. And now looks like he's chasing after Trooper, but nope, here comes Pope. And walks right into a nice quick suplex there. Pope back up on his feet. Low drop kick works. Pulls him up. Rams him hard into the steps. Not a good sign here for Simon. Pulls him up. Big kick by Pope. Big shot. Strike shot there. Looks like Trooper pulls him off. He knows that the count out. He's not going to count on the count out. As Simon goes after JF once again, he's going to try to keep him neutralized. Looks like we're having some game trouble here with the cameras. We'll see what happens. Pope went after something there and missed. Simon goes after JF, the wrong legal person in the ring, giving Pope a chance to scoop him up. Big double D's to the gut. Simon's got to get back inside the ring for a tag. Pope throws him all the way down. Is that just the shading or is Pope bleeding? I can't tell. Scoops him up on the shoulder. Drops him hard on the retaining wall. And comes in. Simon's back into the ring. Pope waiting for him, but he gets away. Oh, nice Pele kick by Pope. Nope, it was just shadowing I saw earlier. Pope's clean so far. Wraps him up. Skullcracker, big forearm shot down. Pulling Simon away from the ropes. Going for a quick pin. But nope, only a 1 count. Pulls him up by the head. Big forearm shot again by Pope. Pulls Simon up to his feet once again. Wraps him up. Gonna go for the suplex. No, Simon floats over. Wraps him up. Big German suplex. JF wants a tag, but Pope can't get there. Big strikes now by Simon. Driving Pope backwards. Springboard into a Hurricane Rana. Almost a Frankensteiner there. Pulls him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. Will this be it? Only a 1 count. JF comes out. I'm going to try to hold him off. As Simon tries to get Pope and keeps at it on Pope, I go after JF. Keep him from interfering. Pope whips Simon hard into the corner. Pulls him out. I electric chair drop JF. Meanwhile, Pope shotgun dropkick into the corner. Goes for the pin. I don't see what's happening. But Simon kicks out just in time. Pope circles Simon. Pope whips him hard into the corners. I'm going after JF. Scoops him up. He's going to go for the cliffhanger and nails it. JF nowhere in sight. Goes for the pin. But Pope kicks out. So I go back to the corner. Simon pulls Pope up. Pope gets a big elbow shot in. Wraps him up. Going to go for another big suplex and hits it this time. And here's the tag. Here comes JF. Goes after Simon. Big clubbing forearm shot. Gut wrench. Trying to squeeze the life out of Simon. Shoves him down. Simon desperately needs to tag. JF flips him over. Going for the pin. I come in for the save. As I stare Pope down, more gut wrench there by JF. The ref's counting for me to get out, and I do. And from behind, while he's showing off, Simon gets in a super kick. Quick tag, and now it's JF and myself. Pull him up. We're going to do some high flight. Slam him down. Go for the pin. But JF kicks out. Work my way around, grab the legs. I'm going for the mortar and pestle. I got it locked in the middle of the ring. Pope comes after to break up the submission. Simon comes out after him. I squash the shoulder. Feeling real pumped up right now. And now we'll tag Simon back in. Simon hooks the leg, goes for the pin. Pope breaks it up. Like a good tag team partner does. Elbow shot. Springboard moonsault by Simon. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin again. But only a 1 count. Pulls him up. Quick series of strikes by Simon. Goes up. True Frankensteiner right there. Pulls him up. JF fights his way free. Scoops up and over. Nice slam there by Simon. But a big spear out of nowhere by JF. Goes for the pin. I come in for the save. Pope comes after me. As JF stands over Simon. Gets the strikes in. Scoops him up. Snake eyes into the corner. Pulls him up. Veal throw across the ring. And now the tag. And here comes Pope. Simon's trying to get up to get to the tag. And he's able to get to me. It's me and Pope once again. Former partners now in the ring. As we exchange strikes. Wrap him up. Scoop him up and he floats over. And a chop block to the back of the knee. Quick tag. And here comes JF again. Comes with a quick strike. Tries to wrap around for a suplex. But I block it. Reverse Skullcracker, go for the pin right in front of Pope. I go after Pope to chase him off. JF holding his knee. Quick snap DDT. Pull him up. And now I'm going to veal throw him. Grab the leg, spin him around. I'm going to go for the legs. It's the mortar and pestle once again. I'm going to try to make him tap. Simon goes after Pope. And JF taps to the mortar and pestle. And the Wandering Way retain the Advantage Roll Tag Team Championship in a hard-fought match. But the Wandering Way prevails over the Game Changers. Look at the belts and weep, Trooper. They are staying home with Simon and myself. Good match there. All right, now for the Women's Mistress of Mayhem Championship. Just a Summer Job won the Women's Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble, to earn this title shot against the women's champion, who it currently is Rockette Fox. So they've had some rivalry matches coming up to this, and now this is going to be for all the marbles here. Can Summer get her first women's championship in the last match she will have, or will she suffer from the psionic elbow from Rockette Fox, and will Rockette keep the belt for herself? This is going to be a fun matchup here. Some slightly different styles here, for sure, but this is going to be a good one. Let's see if the sound keeps working. Coming out first is the challenger. She is the third member of the Wandering Way. It is Just a Summer Job. Perhaps someday in the future, Trooper, revenge can be had. As Summer makes her way out to the ring. Ready to try to stake her claim for the belt. Can the Wandering Way claim 2 belts here tonight? Summer is going to certainly try her best. We will see what happens. But I just got one question for you all. Can you smell what the Rockette is cooking? Made a storm here in Grappler's Keep when she made her premiere at the Joust premium live event in the Women's Championship match. Defeated HannahmationArt for the belt. Lost it and won it back. And now she hopes to hang on to this belt forever. But in order to do that, she has to defeat Summer. They have faced each other before. They've lost to each other before, so they know each other. They know each other a little bit inside the ring. Will it be the psionic elbow or the Harlock that wins it for Rockette, or will she suffer from the Thunderhead and the Summer Storm? We will find out here shortly as this match is about to begin. Holding the belt up proudly for everyone to see. In her short time here in Grappler's Keep, she has amassed a pretty good fan base. And like GrimJack, you can catch her on Pirates of Drynax as well. The Traveler RPG Friday nights on Troopers channel. Walks her way around the ring, holding the belt for everyone, especially Summer, to see. Slings it over her shoulder and looks like we're ready to begin. There's the belt that they are competing for here tonight. Holding the belt up for everyone to see. Ref comes to take the belt away, perhaps for the final time, perhaps to give it back later. We will see. Summer looks the belt over, says, yes, that's the belt that I've been working for, that I've earned the shot for. Holds it up for everyone to see. Summer's set and ready to go. Rocket looks loose as well. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Rocket comes out swinging first with the strikes, grabs the arm. Nice twist revert to spin out, and nice arm drag reversal by Summer to get out. Rocket comes right back with the strikes, grabs the leg, hits her with the shin buster, slams the arm down, and now the stomps begin. As Rocket already starting to celebrate a little bit, probably a wee bit early. Comes right back after her. Big neck breaker. Big stomp again by Rocket. And going for the face stretch here, but Summer's in the ropes, so she has to break the hold. Pulls her up. Strike misses. Summer wraps her up. And going for the big suplex here. Letting all the blood drain to Rocket's head. And now releases it for the drop. And now ground and pound once again. Big stomp and another stomp to the head. Flips her over, kick to the back. Summer changes her mind. She's going to go upstairs, it looks like. Goes top rope. Goes with a double axe handle and misses. Rocket's ready for her. But instead, Summer wraps her up. Nice spinning DDT there almost. Wraps her up again. Fisherman suplex. And now Summer's going to the ground and pound. Pulls her up, goes for the leg scissors. Big elbow right to the top of the head. Flips her over, kick to the back again. Going upstairs again. Big leg drop, but nobody home. Rocket gets out of the way, comes with the big strikes. Nice block there by Summer. Wraps her up. That spinning DDT again. Now pulling her away from the ropes. Going for the pin. Will this be the belt? Nope. Only a 1 count. Still early. Another kick to the back. And Summer just going right back to the ground and pound. Guess sticking with what works. Not sure what she's got planned here. Punches her way through. Rocket comes right after her, though. Big strike and drop kick knocks her right to the floor. Not sure what Summer had planned there. Grabs the arm. Summer again going to try to twist her way free and gets the arm drag release. Quick kick, but it misses. Runs right into the wall thanks to Rocket. Scoops her up and throws her right into the wall again. Big stomps again. Pulls her up. Grabs the arm. Quick kick into a snap DDT. Rocket chaining the moves here pretty good. Now gets back inside the ring. Summer working her way around. Goes in as Rocket comes out. Now it's going to come back out after Rocket. Grabs the arm again. And again, the quick flips and the arm drag release. But big elbow to the knee, and Rocket comes with the big chops. Quick snapmare and an elbow right to the top of the noggin. Pull Summer up to her feet once again. Coming hard with the shots. And now comes back inside the ring. Comes back out after Summer. Summer comes back in as well. And now comes out chasing Rockette. I'm not sure if this is a smart idea or not. Now Rockette's in. Summer's in and they're back inside. Nice arm flip there by Summer onto Rockette. Big kick. More stomps. Gonna pull up. Nice page turn reverse by Rockette, who's standing over waiting for her to get shot from behind. Scoops her up. Hits the crash landing. Goes for the pin. And Summer kicks out. Rockette thought she had it right there. Pulls her up to her feet. Scoops her up. Big power slam. Pulls her away to the middle of the ring. Flips her over. And she's going for the Harlock. She's got it locked in the middle of the ring. She's going to try to make Summer tap. She's fighting it. Nowhere to go. No ropes to reach for. And now she releases it. We'll see what the plan is there. Big stomp. Look out, the most electrifying move. The psionic elbow. And nobody home. Summer takes advantage. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Hits the Summer Storm. And Rockette kicks out. Just when you thought the match was over, Summer gets the reversal. Flips her over. Rolls around. She's going to go for the Thunderhead. And nails it. Waits for Rockette to get up. Quick kick. She's going to go for the Summer Storm again and nails it. Does not go for the pin. Now flips her over for the pin. Will this be for the belt? It is! We have a new Women's Mistress of Mayhem champion, and it will forever be Just a Summer Job. A big win here for Summer over Rockette. A huge victory for Summer and for the Wandering Way. Great match. 3.5 stars, almost 4. And now I believe it'll be the women's tag team action here. Needless to say, what can be said about this matchup that probably hasn't already been said in other streams? Up until now, the longest running reign as Queens of the Keep women's tag team champion has been held by Fire Rose, the team of Praxagor, Thesmophoria, and Laughlove Lindy. However, that record is in jeopardy for if they lose this match and the tag team of Enthralled, Charlie and Susanna Grace, if they win, this will get them past the record and they will hold the record for the longest holding of the women's Queens of the Keep tag team belts. There's no love lost between these two tag teams inside the ring. That is for sure. We've seen some nasty matches. We've seen some 5-star matches between these two teams and all that. We're expecting nothing less here tonight. Will Fire Rose get the belts back one more time? Or will they be forever held in the coven by Charlie and Susie? We will find out soon. I don't know what to expect in this match, but you're just expect a lot of good action here in this one, as these two teams will leave nothing behind in this one. And that's a error. That should not be the Wandering Ways. Signs coming up for the team of Fire Rose, Prax, and Lindy making their way down to the ring. Their final time as tag team partners. It has been a very successful one, to be sure. And they are looking forward to getting those belts back around their waist. Here to kick butt and take names. You'll definitely be trying to do that for sure. Can't argue about that. The only question is, will you kick enough butt and take enough names to get the belts around your waist? We'll find out here shortly. As Fire Rose makes their way around the ring, and they wait for their opponents to come in. As you can see how hyped Lindy is. Meanwhile, as we wait for them to come, Susie coming out, soul gem in her hand, throws it down to summon her tag team partner from whatever plane of reality she's been waiting at. And there she is, the child of Cthulhu herself, Charlie, making her way to the ring. As they enter in, no matter what happens with this one, I want to thank Susie and Charlie for allowing me, when I wanted to create the characters for them, I kind of had an idea. Susie wanted the vampiric look, and we went totally vampiric on her, even doing some hair changes and all that. But when I wanted to do this character, Charlie was one of the first people I thought that would be perfect for, and she was all in on this, and I want to thank her right now for allowing me to have the fun that we've had with her character, both in tag team and singles action. It was a lot of fun to start the season with such a radical change with this character and all that. It was a lot of fun to create her. But anyway, Charlie making her way down to the ring. The Child of Cthulhu wearing the belts for both her and Charlie. For her and Susie. They hope to leave with the belts, but they're going to have a difficult time to do that with the team that they'll be up against, with Prax and Lindy. Looks like she's just about got her bearings back, and looks like we are ready to begin. This is the belt that they'll be competing for. The Women's Tag Team Championship, the Queens of the Keep. As we go to the ring announcer. Introducing first the challengers, Prax and Laugh Love Lindy. They are Fire Rose, the defending champions. Enthralled, Susanna Grace and Charlie. Hand over the belts. For the last time, one way or the other, they'll either get them back or they will lose them tonight. We don't know which. It's going to be Lindy starting out first up against Charlie. The crowd's been excited for this and that one, waiting for this one all night, and here we go. Charlie coming up with the strikes first, whips Lindy hard into the corner. Big series of strikes. And now here come the stomps. Charlie going after Lindy early. Big series of more stomps there. Charlie mocking playing up and mocking to the crowd. More strikes by Charlie, and now Lindy up on her knee, striking back. Throwing her over the rope and down onto the mats. Tempted to go after her, but does not want to mess with Susanna Grace there. Tags in Prax. Charlie comes back in, and Prax is ready for her. And here comes Charlie striking away. And a big belly-to-belly slam. Big stomp on the arm on Prax. Flips her over. Kick to the back. Grabs the leg. Dragon screw reversal now. We have had several count-outs in matches between these two. If there is a count-out, we will restart the match. We will not leave until we have a definite winner in this one. So, as Susie's tagged in, goes in with a quick kick against Lindy. Wraps her up and face plant straight down. Pulls Lindy up to her feet. Scoops her up. Big power slam straight down. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But Lindy kicks out. As Susie starts to celebrate in front of the crowd, Lindy's back up and catches her by surprise. But Susie strikes right back. Big power slam straight down. Pulls Lindy up to her feet. Now brings her over to the ropes. Wraps the arm around, cranking it around the rope to try to slow Lindy down. But Lindy's ready. Slams her down herself. Now goes after Susie with a big series of strikes. Maybe Susie tired herself out too soon. Lindy's going right after her. As they say, high explosive comes in small packages. And Lindy definitely holds up to that. Pulls her up to her feet. Big whipping suplex. And with that, there's the tag, and here comes Prax right back in as Susie gets up to her feet. Prax comes right after her, whips her hard into the corner, pulls her out. Big hip toss around across the ring, pulls her up, big German suplex. And with that quick tag, Susie tags, here comes Charlie. And now we're back with who we had at the beginning, swing and a miss by Charlie. Lindy takes advantage, but Charlie reverses real quickly. They know each other real well. Big Russian leg sweep by Charlie. And now the tag, and Susanna Grace comes right back in. Wraps her up. Gonna go for the face plant straight down. Pancakes Lindy right down onto the mat. Goes for the pin. Prax comes for the rescue, but it's not necessary as Lindy kicks out after one. Susanna Grace comes after Prax. Now goes after Lindy with the big stomp there. Prax still inside the ring. Looks like she's still stunned a bit. Quick snapmare and a big knee bump from Susanna Grace. And goes after Prax, almost locking the vampiric sleeper onto Prax. Both of them are down. Tags in Charlie as Lindy's getting up to her feet. Whips Lindy over the ropes. Prax is down, but she's not the legal person in the ring, but Charlie's going after her anyway. Big series of chops and strikes as Lindy gets up to her feet. She's going after Prax. Prax floats over for the suplex. Gives Charlie a German herself, and now Lindy comes with the double knees. Big arm stretch by Lindy. And now here comes the tag, and Prax will be the legal person in the ring now. And comes right after Charlie. Greco-Roman knuckle lock on the hand with the lift. Holding it up, and now dropping her straight down on that. Grabs the legs. Big double leg drop across the mids. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. Big series of strikes. Big clubbing forearm. Prax waits for Charlie. Now another big clubbing forearm. She's going to go upstairs. Are we going to see E Major? Looks like she wants to go for it, and she nails it. The big elbow. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Charlie kicks out. Prax thought she had it there. Doesn't let up. Pulls Charlie up to her feet. Wraps her up. Going to try to take her to the corner, but Charlie works herself free. Wraps her up. And a quick suplex and pin, but Charlie doesn't even get a 1 count. Pulls Prax up to her feet. Big spin, discus spin forearm there. And with that, we'll tag out and bring Susanna back in. Susanna Grace comes after Prax. Big stomp. Pulling on the arm. Pulls her up to her feet. Prax is ready. Nice page turn reverse. Quick tag, and here comes Lindy. And quick kick, and now the cutlass strikes. Massive kicks across the chest, and the big roundhouse. Flips her over, goes for the pin. And Susie kicks out at 2. Lindy thought she had it there. Pulls her up to her feet, slams her down, locks the arm. She's going for the last tango, gonna try to get the submission. Charlie gets in to break it up. Now Lindy goes after Charlie, whips her completely out of the ring, and now goes back after Susie. But Susie's ready. Big running knee shot. Now grabs the arm onto Lindy, pulling and stretching on that shoulder. Pulls her up at Lindy with the big quick page turn reversal. Now wants to go upstairs, and again, these matches are running so long that it's hitting the timer on my thing here. Lindy jumps back down off the rope. Instead goes for a tag, and here comes Prax with Susie once again. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Goes for the final measure. And gets the win! And Fire Rose after a long, hard battle back. What happened? Did I run out of battery on these things? Gets the belts once again. The championship goes to Fire Rose. The championship belts once again belong to Fire Rose. They are your new queens of the keep. And I've got to find some batteries here. Bear with me here one moment. As the batteries have gone out on onto my controller. Swap those out. Hopefully those have some charge in them. All right. Great match there. And Prax and Lindy get the belts back where they feel they belong. As I get these in the charger for later on in the week. Pardon me while I take care of some technical difficulties. It can't be one of my streams without some sort of technical thing going on. All right. Here we go. It's time for the big main event. This was kind of a co-main event here, but this is the big one. Cord, the wrestler formerly known as Mythmatic, was brought in to the keep by Trooper SJP as part of his team for the joust. Unfortunately, Mythmatic, the Mind Flayer, has been known whenever he comes into a federation to try to take total control, and he has tried to do so here. He turned his back on Trooper to win and defeated him for the Master Melee belt, and he's held it ever since. Tall Squall won the men's Melee Madness Rumble and has earned this title shot. Cord has done everything he can to try to stop Tall Squall from being in this match. From previous matches to other stipulations to attacking him during and before other matches, attacking other members of the Vice. But Tall Squall has stayed resolute. He has stayed focused on the target. So now Cord has laid down the ultimate stipulation for this match. This will not be a one-fall match. This will be 2 out of 3 falls. You have to defeat the opponent twice. And not only that, this will be a submissions-only match. You cannot win by pinfall. You cannot win by disqualification. You can only win by DQ. By submission. And that is the task that Tall Squall has before him as he goes up against the Mind Flayer, Cord. Coming out first, it is the challenger himself, Tall Squall, leader of the Vice, accomplished RPG player, accomplished GM, has created his own D&D universe that he has published things from. Has written his own novel. About the only thing he hasn't done is created his own game system and held his own con. I think that's about the only thing left that Tall Squall hasn't accomplished. Here in Grappler's Keep, he is former tag team champions with his tag team partner BirdvsPlane. He has held the Hunter's Mark twice, once winning 4 matches in a row, only losing in his title shot against GrimJack. He has never held the Master Melee belt. Is the one belt that has excluded him so far in Grappler's Keep. And this will be his final chance to get it. But in order to do so, he has to defeat the Mind Flayer, Mythmatic. As he comes out wearing that belt, he's not afraid to play every mind game possible. He's been doing every possible trick up against Tall Squall to this point. And now the time has come. The winner of this match has to win 2 falls, both by submission. The mind games have been going on and on ever since Cord was brought into Grappler's Keep. Will this be his final grasp to keep total control of the keep, or will he lose it all tonight to Tall Squall? We shall soon see. They say for Mythmatic, the key to beating him is not letting him defeat you before the match starts, which is what he's been trying to do. Now it's going to come down to the skills inside the ring. Will Tall Squall be able to focus and get the victory here tonight? We will find out, as this is the belt that they will be competing for. The Men's Master of Melee Championship. Here we go. The main event. This is for the Master Melee belt. Who will keep the belt from here on out? Will it be Tall Squall? Will it be Cord? The match is about ready to set. Tall Squall looks relaxed and focused. Cord has the mind games going already. There's the bell, and here we go. Tall Squall comes out first. Quick grab and a shoulder buster. Going right after Cord early. Big series of forearm strikes. Cord kicks his way free. Tall Squall counters, scoops him up. Fireman's carry. Big drop from the shoulders. Tall Squall plays to the crowd for just a little bit as Cord stays on the mat. Big stomp. Already going to try to soften him up. Got the single leg camel stretch going here. Cord gets himself free. Tall Squall wraps him up. Quick snap suplex. Now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. He's going to go upstairs, top rope. Big body splash. Pulls the arm up. Big stomp right onto the arm. Cord with the spear. Now standing over him, gloating as Tall Squall gets right back up. Quick kick. Scoops him up. Big shoulder buster again. Wraps him up. Big skull cracker there. Tall Squall going up top rope again. Waiting for Cord, and the 5-star frog splash once again. He's going to go up one more time. Falling senton, nails it. Waits for Cord to get up. Cord goes after him, and Tall Squall's got him in the vise. He's going to try to get it here early. He's got it locked in good. The rope out of reach. And Tall Squall breaks it for whatever reason. Goes for the knee breaker. Big stomp. Goes for that single leg stretch once again. He's got him in the middle of the ring. Slams Cord down. Lets out a battle cry. Now pulls him up again. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. And Cord elbows his way free. Tall Squall just shoves him right back in. Big forearm smash, and down goes Cord. The rolling thunder. Into the ropes. Running senton. Big stomp. Tall Squall going upstairs again. Daring Cord to get up. Comes down. Misses with the... Goes for the drop kick but misses, but Cord not able to take advantage. Scoops him up. Fall away slam. Pulls the arm up. Big stomp. Tall Squall going up again. Frog splash, but the knee's up this time. Cord was ready. Big chop. Big strikes. Tall Squall pushes him off. Pushes him off again and again. Now Cord gets the elbow in as Tall Squall keeps pushing him away. Scoops him up. all the way across the ring. The Snake Eyes, big stomp. Cord ready with an elbow to get free. Big European uppercut. Another big shot. Cord working his way around Tall Squall. Pulls him up to his feet. Hits the Mind Flayer. Wrapping the leg around the arm. He's going for the single leg Boston Crab with a little bit extra on it. Trying to make him tap. But Tall Squall just powers his way out. More shots by Cord to the gut and the chest. Keeps them coming on to Tall Squall. And gets a shot on the jaw. Another big forearm shot onto Tall Squall. Did he use it all up early? No, Tall Squall coming back. Now they're just exchanging strikes here. Goes up. Big arm breaker. Big stomp. Pulling him away from the ropes. Goes up. Misses. With the springboard moonsault as both of them are slow to get up. Cord pulls up Tall Squall. Big forearm shot. Waits for Tall Squall to get up. Goes for the Mind Flayer again. Grabs the legs. What's he going for here? He's going for a modified version of the sharpshooter. No. He's going for the full tap out. Tall Squall fighting it. He's got him wrapped like a pretzel. And Tall Squall somehow gets himself free and kicks Cord away. Big forearm strike. Wraps him up. Over the shoulder drop. Waits for Cord to get up. Cord goes for the strike. And he's got the vice in again. In the middle of the ring. Cord's got nowhere to go. He taps. That's the first fall. Tall Squall's halfway there. Knee breaker. Another stomp. Tall Squall leads 1-0. Frog splash. Nails it. Waits for Cord to get up again. And he's going to go. He's got the vice. It again. A middle of the ring. Cord nowhere to go. And he taps. Tall Squall is the new Master of Melee champion. Despite every roadblock thrown in his way. Listen to the crowd going after it. The belt that has eluded him all of this time within the keep is now in the possession of the Dean of D&D Fitness himself. The man, the myth, the legend, Tall Squall. And with that, that will bring us to the end of tonight's premium live event, Dice Mania. Brings us to the end of this season. And that'll be the last time that you get to see any of these wrestlers here on Grappler's Keep. As next, in a couple, I'm going to be taking this coming Wednesday off. The following Wednesday, we will be beginning with a tag team tournament match, so you can meet some of the other wrestlers in here. But before I do that, there's some things I want, there's some credits. I don't have anything credits to roll and all that, but I just want to say there are a number of people I want to thank as far as when it comes to the stream, and that is the people who allowed me to make avatars of them here in WWE, the different versions of that, to allow me to use them as wrestlers in the stream. So, to Big Pig 50,000, BirdvsPlane, Campestre, Frost from Fire, Cleric of Cord, Cohen Splicer, Colonomicon, Mythomatic, Rule Zero Gaming, Donathan Fry, Double Crits, DragonsareCats, Emi Kasama, Good Guy Pie, GrimJack 21502, Half-Arsed Hermit, HannahmationArt, Just a Summer Job, Landry, Laugh Love Lindy, Lydia Heals, Madame Gandalf, Malhidael, Meji Wolf, Ice Bunny 101, Nerdalie, The Noir Enigma, Pathetic Wolf, PettiNergee, Pope World Build, Deidre Dillon, i.e. Prax, Producer Trav, RaeDeAnne R, Rocket Fox, RolePlayers Josh, Smallish Sam, StrengthSaves, Susanna Grace, TK Joins the Fray, Tall Squall, Templar Warden, Tree Hugging Druid, Trooper, Wandering DM, and former wrestlers that were part of this who did not stay, who left for various reasons. Straticus, Alice, That's Only Ginger, Kiana S, Han Shun. Also, I forgot Makenzie Lane DA early in the past. Thank you for allowing me to make you all a part of this. It's been a fun experience, but it's time for me to move on. It's been fun doing this with the friends and people that I've met along the way here in the tabletop RPG world, but it's time for me to move on from the shoulders of my friends who've got me this far. It's time for me to branch this out onto my own. Plus, I'm hoping soon to start doing some merchandising for Grappler's Keep and the other stream stuff that I do here. And whenever you have friends involved and money gets mixed in, it can mess things up. So rather than taking the chance on that, I'll start the merchandising with the characters that I've created just to prevent things and hard feelings and things from happening in the future. It makes it easier that way. I want to thank you all. Thank you all. There's some special other people I want to thank, especially Praxagorth Esmaphoria for even though you had little to no knowledge about professional wrestling, almost always being there for my streams. Pope World Build and Trooper SJP being real big cheerleaders for me through all of this. I probably wouldn't have stuck through it if it hadn't been for the support that you guys have given me and your encouragement through all of this. And a lot of these people here in the keep are people I just know from individual times that I've role played with. Some of them have some of them are very good friends. Some of them have been, whether they knew it or not, role models for me when I've tried to DM and trying to create the D&D homebrew world that I'm working on right now and things of that nature. So you've all been inspirations for their various parts on that. So this will be the end of Grappler's Keep as we know it now, but keep an eye out in my Discord. I will be introducing you to all of the new members of the Keep. I'll be maybe some stuff there in Twitch as well. Who knows, you may be seeing an Etsy page in the future for DM screens and other things along that line as well. I'm working on trying to get that all set up. I just want to thank you all for supporting me, for putting up with me with all of this professional wrestling gaming nonsense and stuff like that. So feel free to join us in Discord. There is a thing in the chat to do there. We have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. I do not keep it hidden that my household is a house of faith. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it is powerful. We believe it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, and we can understand that, just use the praying hands emoji. That means it's an unspoken request, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what it is. We're not the type of people that thoughts and prayers and that's where it ends. No. On my tablet here, I have a special section in Evernote that is the prayer list that I keep for all of you that I'm praying for, whether you realize it or not. So please feel free on that. Thank you everyone very much for coming along with this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Other times you can catch me is Monday nights. You can catch my daughter and I as we are working our way through Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, or as we prefer to call it, the Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, as we're trying to 100% the game. Tuesday nights currently is the Skyrim serial, where we are currently working on a character called Rick A. LaFleur. He is going to be meeting up with his 3 other friends. They are the 4 Huntsmen. And if you're wondering if that's some sort of facsimile of Ric Flair and the other 4 other members of the NWA 4 Horsemen, your assumption would be probably quite accurate. We're going to have some fun with those characters in Skyrim as we do the Legacy of the Dragonborn series there. So again, thank you everyone for coming. If you're catching this on VOD on Twitch, thank you for catching it there. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for that. Leave me a like, leave me a subscribe here on Twitch or YouTube, whatever. And we'll see you all in the ring next time. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.